Arena.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Spearhead. Arena.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Spearhead.
Motherfucker, I'm ill.
Welcome to the League of Legends. Prepare for battle.
I'll stop ahead.
What's their position? Give me the coordinates.
Armed and ready.
First love.
Reporting in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first ever FIFA Online 3 tournament in the new Impact engine. And this tournament is going to be called Learn from the Pro Players. And joining you for today is going to be myself, Easy Game, and HBD. How's it been going? Yeah, you see, that's the question I have for you, man. What are you doing here sitting beside me?
Well, because they are not paying the players money to take part in the tournament and they're paying me money to sit here, so I'm going to sit here and earn my money.
I thought you were just not pro enough.
Oh, we'll see about that, we'll see about that.
Alright, so we're going to have some players who are coming in today, pro players who are coming in today to join us and show us how this new engine is working out. I hope it's been going good for you. And our first match for today is going to be between Mr. Paku, who is also known as Hanzo, taking on JWP 17. So Malaysia against Singapore. But before we get into the game, Hibri, what are your initial thoughts about the new engine?
Initial thoughts about that kit for JWP 17 though. That is hideous. Just want to put it out there, but the new game has been brilliant so far. You know, finally you have crossing in the game. It's not ping pong passing anymore. There's dribbling, there's skill moves, so it's really fun.
Yeah, I love it as well, especially, since I'm a kind of person who love playing the crossing style as well. I guess you're same as me, on the same boat. So yeah, I really love the new
we are
engine.
from the next generation.
Yeah.
The players who performed well during the old engine.
Still stuck in the old ways, yeah, man. So yeah, we're gonna go into this game. Mr. Paku, like I said, is Hanzo, and looks like he just drafted his team. By the way, both players were, or rather, every player that's taken part in this tournament were given draft packs to go and draft their players. They were given 3 Team of the Season packs, 1 World Best Player pack, and all this kind of stuff. So you can have a look at why his condition is all up. One more thing to take note for those of you watching is that you can find the brackets to this tournament at challenge.com/impact first. So you can go there and see who's taking part. But anyway, getting back into this, look at the formations for Hanzo. What are your thoughts?
Well, this has become the most popular formation in FO3 ever since the engine changed the 4-2-3-1 or the 4-2-1-3, whatever you want to call it. It gives you good balance because you have 2 holding mids. You get 1 guy in the hole, which is crucial in the new engine to link up the play, and then 3 forwards to pin the defenses back and go for those long balls. So this has been the most popular formation. I use a variation of this as well, and I think it's really good.
Yeah, same for me. I've been using this quite a bit. So we'll have a look at 17. He's, like we said earlier, stuck in the mud.
I was stuck in the mud. I mean, but essentially it's still a 4-2-3-1. It's just that his 3 attacking midfielders, they are forwards now. There'll be, a bigger gap between attack and defense, but he'll probably want to play back to front and make use of those long balls.
Yeah, especially since you pointed out that for Hanzo, that player playing in the central attacking midfield position is gonna be quite crucial. So I think they're ready. They're just pretty much talking among themselves. But what do you think is probably the best, I don't know how to phrase this, best style you can play?
The best style you can play is short passes in your own half and then hitting them with the long balls when they try and press up. So right now we haven't actually seen a meta yet because the engine is about a week old. But we'll see what these players have to
doesn't
have to
Hibidi
show
create
us.
the meta?
I mean,
the Hibidi shots.
Well, those who have come up against me, they know what they're up against.
Yeah.
Let's just say I'm climbing up the rankings, gonna get my world best packs, and then we're gonna destroy them by upgrading them stupidly.
Anyway, those of you who joined the chat earlier, I did mention that we're gonna upgrade world best players to +2, but Hibidi just burst the bubble there and he told me he sold his world best players.
I'm sorry guys, I was gonna upgrade Iniesta and Xavi world best for you guys, but my hands got itchy and I decided to renovate my squad. So they have been sold.
Yeah.
I think some of you might have gotten them in the market, and in their place it is Iron Robin world best.
Okay.
So I think
To
it's an
+2?
upgrade. I got no money for that unless Fern, shout out to Fern, give me some money for the upgrade.
It's okay, Easy Game always delivers on his promise. I'll still make my +8 upgrades, man. Alright, let's get into the game. Hanzo will be playing in the black kit of New York City, and 17 is playing in that hideous kit like you mentioned earlier.
So, Mr. Paku, his username. I was wondering who this Fern fanboy was. Turns out it was Hanzo.
Yeah.
Gave him a lot of stick once I found out.
In the cross comes towards Torres, who is really good in this new engine. There he goes, Torres with the outside foot shot. First attack and first goal of the game for Hanzo.
That standing scoop turn is what we all
look at the
fear
wiggle there. Look at the wiggle. Oh.
Yeah, first things first, the new celebrations are brilliant, but look at these new animations in the new engine. You got outside foot shots, and this scoop turn right here, this is brilliant here.
Yep.
It's so dangerous and it's so useful. You need 5-star skill moves to do it.
Mm.
And that's why my whole team is full of 5-star skillers.
Yep, that's what I've been looking to get as well. Even the +8 players I'm trying to
Mhm.
get now, like pretty much trying to look for 5-star skillers. But I've just been observing Torres 08 EU is amazing in this
He is
new
OP.
engine.
He can hit, he has the height, he has the pace, he has the strength. And look at him trying to get on the end of this long ball.
I think his value increased by 60 million after this new engine came out.
Oh, I was stocking up on these new meta players
Yeah.
when the old engine was still running. So I've made about 1 billion in net profit since
My
the engine
goodness
change.
me. So 1-7 still trying to feel his way into the game. So far, the passes have not quite been going well for him. He's just constantly losing it out in midfield. Tony Cruz doing a lot of work for Hanzo.
Yeah, the difference between this engine and the previous one is that you get a lot of midfield play now. Back then it was just back to front and the passes would just slice through the middle. Right now the players intercept a lot better.
Ball gets kept in by 1-7. Unfortunately, can't meet it with a header, but it comes back out to Pogba. The shot was pretty weak though, and the goalkeeper will meet with the ball.
Well, you saw a fine example there of how you have to time your jumps in this new engine
Yes.
because JWP 17 he just mistimed it completely.
Look
Chance
at
of a
the long
Torres.
pass. But yeah, I mean, there have been situations where even I've been in where, you know, you mistime your jumps, but we'll get another goal. No, good save by the keeper. But you mistime your jumps, and even your defenders are going to miss the headers, are going to miss the interceptions, and just give a free run on goal.
The required skill level in this game is a lot higher now. I mean, the small things matter, the intangibles matter as well. How your players are running, how they're positioning themselves. So everything really counts in this game, and we'll see the most complete player win tournaments from now on.
So we'll see 1-7 playing the through pass in towards Ibrahimovic. He's picked up a world best Ibrahimovic, and he's going to win himself a penalty. Going for the chop there. So really utilizing the skill moves of the 5-star skillers. And looks like Ibrahimovic will step up to take the penalty. And he will miss. Gonna shoot it straight down the middle, and Hanzo reads it perfectly.
Tame penalty there. I mean, you have so many options for penalties in this new system, and he just butchered it.
You know, there have been many people who have been struggling with the penalties in this new engine. I think I've won like 90% of my penalty shootouts.
Well, they don't know how to aim, I guess. So the penalties always fly high and wide, or
They just like the simple style of the older engine, you know, where you pretty much just shoot wherever you want it to go, and it
yeah.
just
And back
ends
then
up
the
right
keepers were kind of stupid as well, so that was annoying.
there. Yeah, keepers are way better now. But we'll see 1-7 trying to play the through pass in towards Torres, gets intercepted off. We're heading towards halftime, and still we've yet to see 1-7 really get a good shot on goal, other than the penalty, which he really should have converted. Vidal gonna bring it out of midfield, looking for options further ahead, and he does find Pogba, and that will be half time. It is 1-0, Hanzo's in the lead. Just a moment, boys. Gotta switch this off. Okay, back we go. Players are going back. Okay, they are back on the field. As we get underway in the second half, I think there's really not been much to talk about in this first half. I think Hanzo has just done very well with his midfield, just controlled the midfield pretty well.
Not a lot of goal mouth action though. Both players just trying to hit the long balls. Right now they're still trying to get used to this new game engine, and it kind of shows. They're a bit rough around the edges, but we are all learning, and hopefully we'll see better play going forward.
Looks like we're gonna get a free kick for Hanzo. Pretty good
convert this.
area, but he's gonna take it way over the crossbar. Many people have also been asking for tutorials on how to take free kicks.
On free kicks, when you're about 25 yards out, just
I can't figure out the camera.
2 bars,
Okay.
top spin, and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I've been using as well. I tried explaining it in my streams, but people don't seem to understand. But we'll have
Great
Ronaldo
combination play there.
get through on goal, and he will score as the keeper was pulled out of his line.
Yeah, once again, you see the power of the long ball. It was just 1 touch, 2 touch, and then ball over the top. And JWP 17 just could not live with that. Keeper way out of position as well.
Also, one more thing is that finesse shots are really atrocious now.
Yeah. So, I mean, in terms of angles where you take your finesse shots from, you kind of have to be facing more centrally compared to what you did in the past, where you could go at like a 45, 90
Yep.
degree angle. So right now it's all about power in your shots and shooting from inside the box and getting headers. That's a new meta.
Ibra does get the ball, passes it over towards Matic. Interesting that he drafted a team of the season Matic. I mean, I would have thought of many other options, but interesting choice.
Yeah, for me, my central midfielders, both holding mids, they have to be complete midfielders. They have to be able to tackle, they have to be fast, and they have to be able to pass. So Matic, he's kind of stiff, which is why I wouldn't play him.
Who do you choose then?
In my team, I have Pogba, Matuidi.
Team of the season?
No, not team of the season. I have
50?
the World Cup Pogba,
Oh, okay.
World Cup Matuidi,
Mm-hmm.
08 SCN, World Cup Vidal, 10U Busquets.
Ah,
So those are my options. And then I have Ramirez World Cup as well. He's going to be deleted soon because he moved to China.
Oh yeah, man. Gotta stock up on him. I failed him to +8 a few days ago. Imagine +8 Ramirez limited. That'd be amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. So 1-7, looking to just skill his way through and play the through pass. The strikers just can't seem to get onto the end of those through passes. And we'll see Mr. Paku going for the lob through pass towards Ronaldo on the left. Goes for the scoop turn once again. Gets past the first defender. Cuts back outside. And he's just looking for options. Just trying to skill his way through, I guess.
Well, I think he's just button mashing right now because I've seen him do skill moves in the past. He does not know what he's doing.
Well, 5 minutes are left in this game. After we saw that one goal and the penalty, we've not seen much, but we'll get an opportunity here with Torres. Can he finish it off? That's a very tame shot.
Yeah, he should have gone a bit closer and should have put more power in the shot. He's still playing like it's the old engine, the ping pong passes and the low finesse shots. Those don't work anymore, and they have to recognize that quickly if they want to move up the rankings.
So we'll get 1-7 again, going on the left, getting intercepted off. We are into the 90th minute already, and that will be full time. It ends 2-0 in favor of Hanzo. I don't know if it's a permanent name change to Mr. Paku. I will still call him Hanzo for now.
I'm going to call him Hanzo as well.
Yeah.
Calling him Mr. Paku just sounds weird and
Sounds
scary
gay,
for
yeah.
Fern. Fern, okay, if Hanzo, if Fern gets a restraining order, you know why. You're freaking out.
Alright, so they're going to switch sides, and we're going to get into game number 2. We haven't said the prizes for this tournament.
Prizes. It's in-game stuff, but it's quite a bit of EP.
No, 20 million EP for
10 million
taking
EP.
part. Just taking part.
And there you see some of the players on camera.
Yeah, that's
They have
from
decided
left to right, or from nearest to furthest, it's TWY, 17 and 08.
yeah.
So
They have decided to come down to play instead of staying at home on a Sunday afternoon.
yeah, hardworking, you know, supporting the new engine. But yeah, they have 20 million EP as well as the winner gets Adidas football.
We get money for sitting here though. That's better.
We rolling in the dough, boy. Alright, so looks like 1-7 going back to the same formation. Now another thing to point out, good thing to point out now, is work rates.
Work rates, yes. You can no longer set your work rate. So I don't know. The ideal work rate for me in every position it differs. So for example, my holding
it
mids,
does.
I want medium high because I don't want them to push up too
Yep.
much. For my wingers, I want them to be high medium. For my central attacking midfielder, I want high to drop back and defend. So it's sometimes you have to sacrifice the better players if they have poorer work rates, I guess.
So do you actually go into the market searching specifically for each position, the work rates?
I think sometimes I do, but right now my squad, I mean, I have too many quality players, which
Yeah.
is why I can't do that. But in tournaments, those will come into play.
When,
For
when
example,
you're drafting like this, right?
correct. For example, Willian, he has high work rate, so those will come into play. If you want a number 10 that works hard.
Yeah. Well, I can't choose because +8s are just like all over the place, man. Alright, looks like 1-7 is ready. Hanzo is still gonna use the same formation.
So
Worked
can I
out
try
pretty
to
well,
trust it? Yeah.
but he's gonna switch Ronaldo and Torres.
Well, I think Ronaldo is the best striker in the game, like the best out and out striker. So that is the best position for him. Torres on the flank may not be that useful, but he has 5-star skill moves because it is the 08 version.
Yep.
If it was a 4-star version, then he would be off the pitch on my team. Now the 5-star is so important because you have your scoop turn, and that's deadly in this engine.
I think you could do it on a 4-star as well.
You can, but not when you're running.
Yeah. Only when you're standing
So
still.
when you are running at pace with a 5-star skiller, you do a scoop turn that takes the defender completely
I
out
love
of the game.
doing that with Douglas Costa, man.
Yep.
He is amazing in this new engine.
Incidentally, I upgraded my Lucas 11 to +6, but unfortunately not on stream.
Ah.
I
We
do
could
think
do +7 later. We could do +7. Yeah, I've been searching specifically for Lucas 11 because he's 5
5
star, but
stars.
15 is 4
I
star.
started buying him before the engine
The market's
changed.
always empty, man.
I know, because I've been stealing him off the
Yeah.
market.
Wow, I've been looking for season
So
11.
those are gone, guys. They're in my team now.
Gosh. Okay, we gotta have a look at your team later on.
That's gonna happen.
And we're gonna upgrade Lucas, right?
That can happen too.
Okay. Alright. I just baited Hibidi to do that. Alright, we get into the game. This time 1-7 will get us underway. First game, he didn't have it going his way at all. Only had one shot on goal, which
Yeah, I
was the
think he
penalty.
has made a formation change, a 4-1-1-4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how that works in this engine.
That's the Police Team Junior
Police
kind
Team
of
Junior
formation.
formation, yeah. The R5-R5 formation. But
Mhm.
that gives you no midfield dominance whatsoever.
Which is so important in the
It
new
is.
engine. Yep. So 1-7 will win the ball back in defense, and he'll make his way forward. Good interception by Dani Alves. Ball comes out to Cruz now. Looking to play the through passes. It will look to find the feet of Ronaldo, but Buffon does get out. Interesting that he's drafted a 07 Buffon.
Yeah, I guess he just doesn't care about keepers.
Yeah, probably.
But Hanzo has been
Ronaldo.
impressive so far with his through balls. I mean, those have been spot on.
Yeah.
And those need a bit of timing and power as well.
I've come up against a few keepers, especially I think De Gea is a beast in this.
De Gea is a beast. I have a +5 De
My
Gea.
Gosh,
Which
he's
I-
so annoying to play against.
I did. I started building him from the previous engine, and
Uh-huh.
once it ported to the new one, the value just shot up.
I know there was once a +8 De Gea in the server. I don't know where
I saw
is it
that.
now.
I saw that. I
I
thought
mean,
you bought it.
Zarate had it.
Oh yeah.
Now I don't know where it is anymore. Whoever has it now, gotta feel amazing, man.
Well, for keepers in this engine, the defining trait is two defining traits: reflexes and diving.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you have those positioning, you can kind of ignore that.
Yeah.
So players to look out for: Casillas world best, obviously. De Gea 15.
Mm-hmm.
I have Check 08 upgraded as well, so that's a
08.
+5.
Oh, I
The
see.
red 08. So
Oh, the red 08.
yeah, the red 08.
Because I know a lot of them use the 07 one instead.
yeah.
So Hanzo looking for the through passes. We'll find Ronaldo, and it will come out to Torres on the left wing.
Let's see
We'll
how
look
it
for the
crosses.
cross, but that's
Yeah,
gonna be called up for
it's
offside.
No, Torres on the flank, I think, is a waste though.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, even though Ronaldo, I feel like you said, is the best out and out striker now, I think it's better to just have Ronaldo on the wing and Torres.
It is. I mean, if Torres has his 5-star skill moves, and he has more pace than Ronaldo anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The 08 Torres, he's
Yep.
a beast.
Oh, I managed to pack him yesterday.
Ah, there was once I opened 2 of him in a pack opening.
Uh
In 08 top 100s, I failed them to
Oh.
+2.
huh. Like
Same
your
thing with my
Kaka.
Kakas, yeah. Garena always builds me up to let me down.
I have 16 08 top 100 packs to open later, so
Wow.
we could
Okay,
open
we
that.
could do
later,
that.
Yep. Tony Cruz going for the roulettes, does get past Pogba, and he will have 2 options in the middle to cross at. It will come towards Torres, and he will meet with the header. Like we said, complete striker Torres. He can do pretty much everything in this
Crossing
new
is OP.
engine.
I mean, if you put a striker on the flanks, he's going to be like what Welbeck does for Arsenal. He's going to get in, get
Yeah.
inside the box, and get on the end of those headers.
One more thing, for crossing in terms of your assistance, you know,
Mm.
when you choose your assistance thing,
I
I
go
play it on
semi-crossing.
semi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Semi is the best because auto, you don't get to control the power. And for manual, it just goes all over the place.
Yeah.
And there's no manual shot this year, guys. Sorry about that. So no more long shots from 40 yards, which you guys will complain about on the forums. And then Mr. Sango will try and get it on with me in game.
Cross comes in from 1-7, does meet the head of
Ooh.
Ibrahimovic, not very far off the far post.
He
But that
timed it
will
right,
be-
but Ibra's heading accuracy just isn't as high as Ronaldo's or Torres's.
Yep. So that will be 1-0 at halftime. Hanzo is still doing pretty good. That seemed like a pretty weird first time lob through pass.
Yeah, Hanzo likes going for these first time lob through passes. They've
Oh,
worked
Ibra
on
though.
occasion.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well for him. I think the previous game he scored one of those goals that way. Pogba in towards Dani Alves.
But okay, I guess Hanzo's long balls are working because JWP 17's line is just so high. Look at it. Look at it here. It's just so exposed.
Look at it now. Tony Cruz, that's 2-0.
Wow, what a finish by Hanzo. He's worked on his finishing, that's for sure.
Yeah, and interesting that he's picked up a Tony Cruz out of
Yeah.
all the world best options that you could have. I don't know, maybe you could have picked Ronaldo or something.
Yeah, it's a terrible waste though, picking up a Tony Cruz.
yeah. Of all players, you could pick Robin, you know, who could
Yeah.
just do a lot more work. But well, it's been working out well for him. Tony Cruz in the attacking midfield
I would
position.
play Tony Cruz a bit deeper though, because he doesn't have the pace that you need
Yeah.
in the number 10.
The long pass coming up again, looking for Cruz. Oh my goodness me, guys! I've never seen that happen before. This is something new in the new engine. Have you seen that before?
Well, I guess 1-7's keeper just he just called him out a bit too early, and Cruz is just sticking it to him with a
He was
dance
caught
right
in
now.
two minds, man. Should I get back in my box? Should I go out? I don't know. Exactly what the hell just happened. That's not a bug, bro. That's a bug on your end. So that's 3-0. And Hanzo is like just rubbing it in like, I know, right?
Chance for the through ball over the top, that didn't take it.
Yep. I think he's just not been quick enough to spot those through passes.
Yeah, he's just been going back to front too quickly because of his formation. And
Mhm.
if you play a 4-1-1-4 in this new engine, it's really hard to maintain
Wow,
any.
brilliant
okay.
stuff there from Hanzo. Fully using those 5-star skills from Torres, but cross was disappointing.
Yeah, going back to what I said about a 4-1-1-4, it worked in the old engine. It does not work now because you need midfielders in this new game.
Torres for 1-7. Gonna find the lob through pass towards Ronaldo. Interesting. Season 11 Ronaldo. Cross comes in towards Messi, I believe, but Kaká shoots wide with that shot.
Well, Messi, with his 5'7" frame, never was going to get on the end of that.
Yeah. Well, he did score a header against United. Remember, Champions
Oh, he
League
did,
final,
yeah, but that is real life.
yeah, man.
To be honest, jumping ability and hitting accuracy, those are so important in the game nowadays. So if you want to pump those up, get staff. You know, get those staff cards where they can pump your hitting and jumping. Those will help.
I know that I've spent more than 150 million on stuff, man.
Oh,
150 million.
I've spent
EP.
about 400 million on
Oh
my staff.
gosh, okay. 150 million is not much.
My forwards, midfielders, and defenders coach, they're all 5 stars.
Gosh,
So is my head coach.
great. I got lucky with the medical coach. Both of it is on stamina.
Oh, okay.
Is yours on stamina?
Yeah, I have +6
Both?
stamina.
Oh, okay. That means both is on stamina, right?
Stamina,
Yeah,
yeah.
stamina, yeah.
The not so pretty girl.
Oh.
What's her name? Julia Turner.
Yeah. So Pogba does manage to score with a diving header.
Yeah, first goal of the series for 1-7. He'll be happy with that.
Yeah, probably the only goal we're going to see him score all day. 5 minutes left in the game, and Hanzo is just putting on a show, especially with Torres.
No, to be honest, any 5-star skiller on your forward line is going to be dangerous nowadays with all these new skill moves. So start practicing your skill moves, guys, and maybe one day you will be my teammate at the next Asian Championship. And we will make it rain, and we will go on Tinder and all kinds of funny stuff. It'll be a good experience for you, I swear.
Yeah, a good experience off stage. I'm not sure about in the game. But first game of the day from the pro players ends 2-0 in favor of Hanzo. 1-7, unfortunately losing out. And he does not get to be in the running to win Adidas football. So Hanzo moves on to the next stage.
Exciting prizes there, Adidas
Great
footballs.
stuff, man. Great stuff. But anyway, I think a lot of people in the chat would be asking tips and all that kind of stuff. We'll try to help you guys as much as we can as we go through the rest of the day. And we have 2 codes to give out as well. And that will be coming up.
Right now
after
you
the
just
next
look at my
game.
guns and my sweet undercut. My side sweep comb over undercut. That's what you want to get if you go to the barber, guys. That's what it's about.
Okay. I guess we're going to take a break now. But do you want to upgrade now? I could open some packs.
You can
now.
open your
Yeah,
packs
I can
first.
open packs. Let's get Torres. Alright, let's get Torres, boys. I've got 17 of this and 16 of this. Which should I open?
The 08s.
Alright, 08s. And let's get
Let's get 2
three
Tauruses.
Fernando Torres.
Yeah, 3 Tauruses and we'll bust them all.
No, we'll make it +3. Alright, let's go. Come on, give me Torres. Just got 1 Torres yesterday. Give me 2 Albiol. It happens to I don't know. When I'm opening packs nowadays, it tends to hang quite a bit.
It does, it does.
It's not just me.
Server
Torres.
volume is probably a bit flooded at the moment.
Yep. Torres. Nope. Torres. Nope. Fernando. You know, the other day I was streaming and then I was playing, you know, Daniel Bryan. Okay. Oh, nice. Fabregas, 33 million there. Daniel Bryan is a WWE wrestler, and he always goes for the, like, you know, the yes chant, like yes, yes, yes. He always chants yes. So I just played that song in the background and I just kept chanting yes, and I kept getting like great players after great players, you know, like more than 10 million EP, that kind of stuff.
Okay, we can do that a bit later.
Well, I can't do that here because of copyright music. But anyway, I guess we're gonna take a short break, and after that we're gonna come up with our second game. But we also have pretty nice stuff coming up. You know, we have all this kind of stuff coming up.
Oh yeah.
We have this one and this one.
Tell you what, we'll leave the upgrading to you today because there's nothing going on in my account. But I can show the viewers my squad and what players to pick for each position.
Okay, we can prepare that, and we'll go for a short break. After the break, good stuff coming up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Spearhead.
Now tell me the truth. Don't make me wait too long. You have to prove that I shouldn't move on. I'm sitting here watching the tick of the clock. I hear my own heartbeat. I want it to stop. Doing next to nothing, so breaking apart, and this tension just cuts to the bone. Get out, or give me a reason. Shut up, I'll do it alone. And I won't waste another year sitting here, waiting for something more. So I'm just stuck here in the meantime. Now tell me the truth. Don't make me wait too long. You have to prove that I shouldn't move on. Giving in is the price I pay. These words alone hurt enough to walk away. You think I hang on everything you say, and worst of all, you're predictable. Right, really must be. Moving on, watch yourself say. Getting right here, but I came from love. You love when the pressure just pulls me apart. You're fueling the fire, it just won't stop. It keeps growing and burning and taking my world down in flames. Now tell me the truth. Don't make me wait too long. You have to prove that I shouldn't move on. Giving in is the price I pay. These words alone hurt enough to walk away. You think I hang on everything you say, and worst of all, you're predictable.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Learn from the Pro Players. And we're going into our second game for the day. It's going to be between Old and Alex, so a pretty big match to look forward to. And I'm here, easy game, with me, Hibidi. We've been giving you lots of pro tips on the new engine for the whole of today. And we're going to get into our next game. Looking at the first team is Old, playing with a 4-2-1-3.
Same old, same old.
Yep.
Okay, the variation in this 4-2-1-3 formation is some people play the wide men as wingers. Some people play them as attacking mids or midfielders.
Mhm.
So this one shows that wants to go back to front. If you play them a bit deeper like me, you want to have more midfield play and patient build up.
So it seems like that's the play from old. I think his style, even in the old engine, he was going a lot for crosses.
Yeah, exactly. But he toned those down after he realized it didn't work. But
Yeah.
in the old engine, his long balls are really on point.
Mhm.
So if he can master those in this engine, he's going to be a dangerous player.
So it looks like he drafted a world best Ibra and he put it on reserves because he's down on chemistry. But we'll have a look over at Alex. He's still playing with 4 attackers.
Well, we saw what happened at 1-7 in the previous game. His midfield got overrun, and if O can dominate the center of the park, then the same thing will happen.
Yep. He's also playing Matic, who we mentioned earlier, a very stiff player.
He is an old engine player, and the sooner the players realize that they need complete midfielders, the better.
I mean, Alex is pretty old.
Well, Alex, he won the Malaysian WCG in 2011 when they were using the old engine of FO3.
We keep
So-
mentioning old, yeah.
He's since gone off the boil a bit, so hopefully he can, take things back to what they once were.
Yep. So going to this, predictions just based on formation, for me I feel,
I like O
old.
in this matchup. O's been a better player, and I think this engine suits him with his long balls. He's better with skill moves as well, so we'll see about that.
Alright, so let's get into the game. The one that's playing in the Borussia Dortmund kit is going to be old, and the one in AC Milan is Alex. So pass towards Miroslav Klose, the World Cup version of him.
Well, I would not play Klose in my team. No skill moves. He's,
Yeah.
he's stiff. He's slow.
He's just good for headers, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Messi does get it forward. This Messi is 5-star, right?
It is. It is. I use this Messi as well. I have a +3.
Nice. +5 soon?
Possible.
We have Ronaldo on the ball now, giving it over towards Kaká. Looking to play the 1-2 in midfield. That is Alex, but Muller doing defensive work for his team. Just win it back.
Well, the good thing about this engine is that we will finally see Messi being picked in tournaments.
Yes.
Back then, it was just about players who are 6 feet tall, strong, fast. Right now, you get the small little intricate details in the game which we want to see.
We will have all back in possession again. Messi towards the left, and he has a Mario Gomez waiting in the box to cross to, who's never going to score a goal today. Here's Essien.
Still, your hatred for Gomez
It never
is
changes,
clear
man.
to see.
Closer, looking to lead the counter attack for Alex. Looking to play the lob through pass towards Muller. Does get a good first touch off, but unable to get closer towards goal.
Well, I think right now Ode has to be a bit more mature in his defending because he's seen Alex just play route 1 football time and time again, back to front very quickly with 4-1-1-4 formation. So Ode needs to learn how to drop off and track runners. So he hasn't been doing that, and that's why Alex has been getting a bit of joy with those long balls.
We'll have Muller again going for the lob through pass. This is world best Ronaldo looking to weave his way through the defense, but Bosingwa will complete the clearance. Referee getting in the way of Muller, but he still manages to get onto the ball. Kaká somehow out-muscling Muller on that occasion. Out the pass comes now to Ronaldo, looking for options, finds Bale over on the right. Doesn't seem like he has anywhere to go through,
Wow.
but sends a brilliant cross into the box, and Ronaldo applies to finish.
Well, I was surprised they got through though because there was a covering defender. He just mistimed the jump, and that's what happens in this engine.
And defensive celebrations as well. I think you can just insult your opponents way more now.
You can. There's a Gangnam style one
Yeah,
as well.
I
like to
love
use.
doing that, man. That's my favorite celebration now, the Gangnam style.
For me, I just press R1, L1 because I am a guy who is well known for my sportsmanship.
Yeah, sure, man. Everybody knows Hibidi, the guy who has, who's the ambassador for sportsmanship. Yeah. But Alex is against, what we initially felt, who wouldn't quite do so well. He's actually in the lead.
Yeah, going forward somehow it's been a bit stiff. He's playing like it's the old engine, trying to do a lot of ball stops. Like pressing R1 so that your player puts his foot over the ball to stop it. That's a bit different now in this game, so he has to adapt quickly.
Here is Essien on the ball. Again, stopping, waiting for options. Muller has seen a lot of the ball for Old in this first half. Ball comes back out towards Muller again. Mario Gomez in unfamiliar territory, sending in crosses.
Well, he is the wrong guy you want crossing the ball from the flank.
He did score a header yesterday for Germany against England.
He did. Your favorite player in the world.
Yeah. Cross coming in towards Bonucci. And I've also seen a lot of players now suddenly using Italian defenders. Bazzagli, Bonucci,
Oh, because
Chiellini.
Italian defenders, they are all pretty quick and strong and tall. So Chiellini, Bonucci, and Bazzagli, and even Caceres from an earlier season. Those are complete defenders because they're tall, they can jump, they have good marking stats, and they're good value for money. Which is why a lot of these
they're pretty cheap
mid-tier
now.
players, they buy them.
Especially the
uh,
team of the season one.
Exactly, yeah. But for me, I have I like premium stuff. With my clothes, with my players, with my chicks.
Yeah.
So I only go for world best defenders.
Okay.
And in my team, I have Thiago Silva and Rio Ferdinand. Those are the top two.
Nobody asked me. The cross comes in. Second half is underway.
You guys get to see my team in a while, so stay tuned for that.
Muller playing the pass towards Gomez. Gareth Bale playing at left back for Old. Messi now looking to send the cross into the box, playing it short for now. This is Essien.
I think Essien, in my opinion, based on the work rates and everything, all things considered, he is the best holding midfielder in the game for me.
Basically, guys, if you want to be pro in this game, just copy Hibiri's squad, and you'll be the best player in the game. Okay. Muller receiving the ball on the left wing. Gonna send it back towards the middle. Both players now in the second half just not quite stringing their passes
the
together.
midfield play has just been shocking. I mean, they're going back to their old habits under the old engine and trying to ping the ball around. But right now, it's all about body positioning and angle before you make your pass, and they haven't really grasped that concept yet. Okay, there's still plenty of one-touch passes from both players.
Yeah. Ronaldo playing the through pass towards Muller. Ronaldo getting into the box, was waiting for the cross.
He kind of sent Muller into a cul-de-sac there against two defenders, so nothing was ever going to come of that.
Yep. So we are going to get a corner for Old. Where is Mario Gomez? See, he's so far away from the goal. But Bonucci does get his head on the ball. He had a good chance in the first half, and which he didn't convert, but this time he does. There goes the Gangnam style, which is what we're... Hey, he didn't complete it. Come on. We want to see the whole thing. But that's the equalizer coming in from Old.
Yeah, I mean, corners are a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, I love the corners now, man.
It's I mean, set pieces are important in the real game, as they should be in this version of FO3, and this game is just more complete right now. I mean, under the old engine, you saw a lot of players taking short corners because sending it long into the box just gave you a very low percentage chance of getting a goal.
Ball now from Ronaldo. Can't find his teammate with the lob through pass, but Gareth Bale will make an overlapping run down the left from left back, waiting for the attackers to make runs into the box. Bale just taking his time on the ball. He gives it out towards Muller now. He's using his right and left.
He is, yeah.
He's just using a close control. Yeah,
he's just jockeying, and what he should be doing in this engine is spreading the ball around the park, making use of width, because your players can get wide and send crosses in now. So I don't agree with this kind of play style, but to each his own, and maybe that'll come good for him in the months and years to come.
Ball comes out now in midfield for Old. Mario Gomez. You see, like I said, he doesn't want to go anywhere near the goal because he knows he's not going to score.
Yeah, to be honest, Old hasn't been deploying Gomez in the proper position as well.
Messi now on the left side. 5 minutes left in this game. Can he score the winning goal? So far, haven't quite seen anyone go for long shots yet as well.
Yeah, it's been pretty drab so far. They're playing things a bit too safe for my liking.
Messi, let's get the shot off. Well saved by the keeper. And Closer will play a long pass towards the world best Cristiano Ronaldo. Rainbow flick. Nope. Goes for roulette. Out comes the cross. Closer can't meet the header and the ball will come out. It will be full time. We're going to go into extra time.
Yeah, funny you should mention World Best Ronaldo because I'm just thinking ahead to the first SEA Championship where players choose from a draft pool.
Yeah.
The team that gets to pick first will pick Ronaldo, and as long as you have Ronaldo in your team, there are so many weapons you can choose from as a supporting cast. It's going to be very one-sided for the team that has Ronaldo, and that's going to be something for the organizers
that
to look at.
basically means that, okay, wait, Ronaldo misses, but he scores the rebound. So yeah, Ronaldo finishing off chances, but what I was saying was that actually means that you should not be doing the picking for, you always tend to choose the seat number, right?
I always pick Ronaldo first pick.
No,
so
not the players.
The draw.
Yeah, the draw.
The draw, right, yeah.
Since it's so important now, you should choose someone who has better luck, like easy game.
Well, who has better? Well, you can be on the ticket.
I could be a manager, yeah? Manager, come there with you guys. We could explore Tinder a bit.
So yeah, I mean, that's something for the organizers to look at because they've always wanted draft pools from the current season. But in the current season, there's only one Ronaldo.
Yes.
If you let players choose from the 08 E's and the 10 U's, you can pick the Torreses, the Pavlyuchenkos with the 5 stars and the jumping abilities.
That'll make it more balanced.
Exactly. Right now, I think the team that picks Ronaldo has a clear advantage.
It looks like Alex was probably going for a change in his team. And yeah, it's going to be a substitution. All did score on the first attack in extra time.
First attack, second shot. Somehow the ball came off the keeper. And both of them, they have no idea what they're doing right now.
Yeah. It just looks weird to see Old and Alex a little clueless.
Well, it's still early days. I'm sure they will improve going forward. But Old is on a keyboard, if you guys recall.
Yeah, I don't know if that's changed though.
I don't know if he's still using a keyboard or whether he switched to a controller.
Your
but
best
he should.
friend has changed though.
Pearl's Team Junior?
No?
Who's my best
Your
friend?
other Singaporean best
Oh,
friend.
Sango.
No, your other best friend.
Sango is my best friend. Shout out to Sango. I haven't seen you much.
Your other best friend.
Have you started going to school yet? Okay, who's my best friend, David?
Your other best friend, man. I'm sure you know.
Give me a clue.
Rocks.
Oh, he switched. Okay, well,
I think he has. I think
that'll
he
be
has.
fun. I'll see you at the next tournament, my friend.
Yeah.
I will score in the first minute again with my first attack, and then I'll give you a nice dance.
The Gangnam style, huh? So we get underway in the second half. Other than the goal, we didn't see anything else happen in the first half of extra time. And
Wow, and
again, Alex, no idea what he's doing.
well, I'm sure. Okay, I don't think he's on manual long balls, but if he is, then please change it, my friend.
Well, it worked out well for him with the cross
It
that
did,
he
yeah.
did when he scored the goal.
Somehow, I don't know. His passes have just been wavered. Even if you put them on assisted passing, if you overhit them, they can end up like that as well. So everything matters now. The small things matter in the game. The big things matter, and you have to be a complete player if you want to win.
Iron Robin finding Closer. The run being made forward by Fabregas. Comes back out. Wait a second. Oh, he only has one Robin. I thought he had two Robins. Out it comes towards Ronaldo. He had the opportunity to control.
Yeah, he could have taken it on the chest and smashed it home, but
Yeah.
just got a bit too excited in the box.
So that will be it. All winning the first game 2-1 after extra time. And Mario Gomez, of course, not accomplishing anything at all for his team. But still manages to win.
Well, once again, you saw a lack of midfield dominance by either player. These guys have to start getting used to playing the ball in the middle of the park without going forward at every opportunity in this new engine because, defenses are a lot smarter. The players position themselves a lot better now, and you have to change your game accordingly.
Right, so they're going to switch sides. Let's get into the game. I have a question on the chat. Who is the best right wing back with high defensive rate?
High defensive rate. I think you have Bosingwa with medium. That's good. Other
Yeah, we
than
can
that,
just check it now.
yeah. Other than that, you want my content you. He gives you high medium, I believe. I think he's medium, is he? Or high medium?
Mid,
Yeah,
mid.
medium. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
So he doesn't get forward too much, and that means he positions himself okay, coming back to defend on the counter attacks. But
Mycon, no 10 U's here.
I like Tenyu Mycon. I believe he is a high medium.
Mm-hmm.
If not, he should be a high. Danny Alves gives you a high low as well.
Yeah,
so
high
if you
low,
want,
yeah.
if you want fullbacks to bomb forward like how I play, I get those with high work rate. So Danny Alves, Marcelo on either flank.
Mm. So both players should be ready to go into the game. Looks like neither one of them have changed the formations.
They're singing
Yeah.
tried and trusted, but I don't know. Alex has to play a lot better in the middle of the park, especially with the through balls. He's just forcing those balls over the top of the defense, and it's just not been working at the moment.
Alright, they're both ready. So let's get into the game. Have you explored the new stadiums?
I'm happy with the Emirates. I use Arsenal for my team, and that's the nicest stadium in my opinion.
That's just being biased, man. Alright, so it's gonna be Alex against Ol. This is game number 2, and this is the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
No, I think this is semifinals.
No, I think
yeah, quarterfinals. Yeah,
O won
quarterfinals.
the first game, but he didn't really, show us much in terms of
Yeah.
all-round play. It just was.
We didn't
a question of-
exactly learn from the pro players.
Yeah, it
right?
was just a question of hitting the ball into the keeper's
Yeah.
face and getting it on the rebound.
So hopefully this second game gives us something to learn. As we get into it, Alex immediately losing the ball out. And Messi will bring it down the left, looking to play the 1-2 with closer.
If this picks up,
Ronaldo gets it though. Ronaldo to smash it in at the near post. That's exactly how you should finish now. No more finesse
Exactly.
shots. Just smash it.
and near post shots
Yes.
that are smashed, those go in.
Yep.
And look at just taking the piss out of Alex as usual.
But that's the first attack of the game again, and O manages to convert again with Ronaldo.
Yeah, big mistake that I don't know what Alex was doing here, like carrying on the ball, but when you make mistakes and get caught in transition, you get punished.
Why is it that we can see only the attacking and defensive tendencies only for one team?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Shout out to Garina. Fix that.
GM fix. Muller bringing it into the box for the cross to closer,
Ooh.
and that was a horrendous finish. That really should have been the equalizer.
That was Nicola Bender-esque.
Oh. Wow, that really should have been the equalizing goal, but closer, like we mentioned earlier, can only score with his head.
Well, I don't know. I think somehow what I've noticed over the years in next gen FIFA is that agility matters when you get on the end of crosses, because players need to adjust their body positions. And I know there hasn't been much said about agility, but for me it matters when you go for those aerial shenanigans. Those come into play as well.
Long pass comes in from Alex. Does find Ronaldo. He's gonna get tripped over the ball, so gonna be a free kick for him. Now there's also the free kicks where you can have 3 players standing over the ball. The
Oh yes,
direct free
I have a
kicks.
lot of patterns I want to show you guys, but I will leave that for the SEA Championships when I when I lift that gold trophy.
Yeah. See guys, Hibiri, the true ambassador of sportsmanship. And such a humble champion.
It is humble. You're right, because it is the truth.
Yeah, sure. That's why. Yeah, it's okay. I just wanted to say something, but it's fine. Pepe on the ball now, whose value has also gone through the roof. I think he's worth 30 million now. Pepe and Ronaldo, no finish. Closer can't score with his
Wow.
legs. He just doesn't want to score with his legs, man.
I think Alex really needs to get him off the field, because that is just shocking from closer.
Yeah, I think they should. Both of them using closer. I thought Mario Gomez was bad, but closer is
Just big Germans in general.
yeah.
Big strikers like Giroud, the absolute worst.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Like
as
and
an Arsenal
Bentner.
fan, you had hope at the start of the season. You see him limber up at the start of the game, you just
Yeah.
lose all of that.
Here's Essien now, looking to play the lob through pass into the box, but easily caught by Buffon.
I think these two players, David, they probably got too caught up with your comments about long balls being OP. They're just going for them at every opportunity, and it's just getting a bit sickening in my opinion
Yeah.
to see them fail at every chance.
Kaka with a good pass, Muller, and a good first touch as well. He does finish at the near post. He went for a finesse shot. Well, not a high probability of scoring, but he did manage to convert on that.
Oh, he has to
occasion.
be careful, don't hurt himself that celebration, jumping on his belly.
I remember there
uh,
was Nani, right?
Nani.
He injured himself while doing the somersault.
Oh, this is a pretty tame goal, to be honest. Bad angle by the defender, and he just got turned.
Yeah.
Schoolboy defending.
Good first touch there to bring it away from the defender.
And there we go, long balls again.
Well, just because it's OP doesn't mean you try it on every occasion.
No, they have to understand what coverage is.
Yeah.
If there are two covering defenders, don't hit those long balls.
Kaka. Have you been using Kaka as well?
I sold him because he's 4-star.
Ah.
I only play fancy, as you know.
Yep. Yibidi. And that's gonna be a penalty, I think. No, that's a yellow card for Kaka for I don't know what.
His shoot button is probably the same as his slide tackle button. So
Yeah, probably the follow through. Yeah, the follow through just caught the defender. Somebody on chat is saying I have 08 Euro closer and he very beast.
well, I just want to say he is not beast.
Yeah, that's all we have to say, man. Nothing more to add. Matic losing the ball, but Kaka collects it back. Closer now.
Well, Alex is finding out the hard way that his solitary midfielder is getting crowded out whenever he gets on the ball. O just has more players in midfield, and that really counts in this game engine.
It does. It's showing, and the scoreline is 1-1 at halftime. Both goals scored early on in the first half. We'll get underway again. Long pass coming in. I love to do that in 2v2. It works very well, where you just play the 1-2 and you send a long pass, but in 1v1 it doesn't.
I mean, okay, I've had a lot of players do that to me in 1v1 ranking. They just try and send a long ball from the kickoff. I'm just like, guys,
it doesn't work in 1v1.
This is not the amateur division.
Well, maybe that's what they thought till they met Hibidi.
No, okay, maybe it works at the lower levels
Yeah.
because the defenders on display, they have poorer marking stats. Mine are world best players and they're all pretty beefed up with the coaches as well. So the marking is pretty much on point.
Ronaldo there almost got through on goal. Just one defender managed to stop him before he got the shot on goal. Long pass now for Messi. Not gonna win it against Vidic. Ramos waiting for options on the right. Gonna spread it over towards Bale. And that's going to be a throw-in for Alex. You know, considering that Alex was another player that used a lot of skill moves in the previous engine,
I haven't seen any
I
skill
haven't
moves from
seen
him.
much here at all. Quite strange. Messi,
Oh, wow.
though, that really should have been into the back of the
Well, he
net.
could have sent a triple tap, low cross in, but you know, I thought that would have been a better option, but he just delayed a bit too long.
Ronaldo with a cross, looking for Gerrard. Again, Vidic manages to win the header. Messi going for the scoop turn. Pepe with the interception, and Alex will bring it out of his box. Ball comes out now for Kaka.
I like how you say Pepe in a very pervy manner. Pepe. I mean, it's Pepe, isn't it?
Okay, Pepe. Mertesacker.
What's he doing on the pitch, Murasaka? Game off.
I have a +9. Let's try and make him +10. Closer, good first touch to get it away from the defender. Ronaldo not gonna win the header against Bale. Kaka loses
Running
the ball
into
out.
trouble there, Alex. Time and time again, he has run himself into a cul-de-sac.
Essien driving forward from midfield, and Matic is just struggling so far. You know, stamina also matters a lot in this engine.
Correct. And Matic can't cover the ground because of his pace.
Yes.
So
and since he's the only one, he has to cover so
Exactly.
much of ground. And he's gonna run out of stamina.
and once you get shifted out of position, your back four suffers.
First time pass from Closer was looking for Ronaldo. The defenders were there to cover it off. Basingwa now, bringing it out of defense. Gerrard spreading it over towards the right. The lob through pass comes in for
Good
Ronaldo.
ball. Low cross.
Might go for the cross. He does come up. Essien
Brilliant.
does score with the header. And
So
you
that looked
called
like
it.
a double tap cross
Yeah,
to me.
double
It-
tap.
It wasn't as flat and high and lofted. So make use of all three kinds of crosses, guys. That's my advice.
I think people only know of the single tap
Yeah.
and the triple tap.
Yeah.
Not many people know of the double tap, which
The
is
double
more
tap
like a
is really
driven,
powerful.
kind of cross.
It was like Nathaniel Klein's cross for Vardy last
Yeah.
night.
Yes,
That kind of height.
driven cross. Yeah, the mid height cross. So that's how Ol manage to convert that opportunity, and that will be full time. Ol wins 2-1, just like he did in game number 1. So Ol will be moving into the semifinals of the Learn from the Pros.
I call it the Win an Adidas Ball Challenge.
Yeah, we could call that as well.
That is what is at stake for these.
Okay, so we have a few things to do before we go for a break. First thing we're gonna do is to show you guys HBD squad, and if you build it exactly like this, you will reach
Have a
the
chance at scoring a goal against me.
Okay.
Just one goal, that's it. I'm being
Yeah.
humble here.
I'm not. We are not saying that you could be first on ranking because there can only be one person, right? Not everyone could be first on ranking. But here is the squad. Everyone is 5-star skill moves,
More or less everyone. I mean, you got
other
the
than
world
the
best.
keeper, of course.
Oh, you got the world best players as well. So in defense, you try and close me down. I'll give you a nice McGeady spin and get out of your face. But okay, I think right now in defense, you need pace and power. And Ramos and Ferdinand, they have good
Yep.
jumping ability, good height, good pace, and good mental attributes, which people didn't pay close attention to in the previous engine. So right now, things like marking, interceptions, those things they count, and you will realize when your players are better positioned on the pitch. So that's for the back line. And then fullbacks, I have Marcelo and Dani Alves. Really quick, really fast. I use them a lot to bomb forward and send crosses in. So you want players with agility and dribbling skills in those positions. Going forward, we have Essien. I think he is the best holding midfielder because he has medium-high work rates. So he sits and does his job, and he doesn't get forward too much. Something like what Coquelin does for Arsenal.
Okay. We're just gonna plug Arsenal every time, every opportunity we get.
So ahead of him, you have Paul Pogba. I think he's one of the best midfielders in the game.
What
Once
are your
again,
thoughts on the team of the season one?
okay, I prefer the World Cup one because he has better defensive attributes. And I think in a 2 defensive midfield setup like mine, you really want your holding mids to be able to tackle and to intercept and mark.
Yeah.
So the team of the season one, he has 4-star skill moves compared to this 3-star skill move one, but defensively, he does not give you as much as this version of Pogba.
All right, moving forward. Thierry
Ahead of them,
Henry.
you have okay. We'll look at Ronaldinho first in the number
Okay.
10 position. This is the most crucial position in the game, I feel. And Ronaldinho, I think, is the best player. He has 5-star skill moves to get out of tight spots. He has good long passing and short passing ability, and he has a mean finesse shot on him as well.
Yeah.
He can shoot from outside the box, and he has a 6-foot frame, so he can get on the end of headers as well. So to me, this is the best number 10, and I highly recommend him to anyone who wants to play.
He's pretty expensive now, right?
He is. I made my +3 when it was valued at about 90 million. So
Yeah.
I've gone about I think 60-70 million on,
Yeah,
on
man.
this transaction. Okay. On the flanks, Henry and Robin, world best. I play natural wingers, so I want them to get wide and send crosses in, which is why I don't play the opposite foot wingers,
Yeah.
which is the Barcelona style. So I want Robin to get to the byline. I want Henry to get to the byline and cut in and cross for Ronaldo in the middle, and that is the most complete striker in the game. I don't play Ibras, I don't play Drogbas, I don't play Klosses. I want a complete striker who can stretch the game back to front as well as get on the end of hitters, and who has 5-star skill moves.
Yeah, that's important point. How about, you want to touch on this?
Oh, you showing off my secrets now?
Oh, okay.
But okay, you know, we can talk about that.
No,
I
it
mean-
wasn't this one. It's the others, guys.
Well, it's on stream anyway. They can play it back. So okay, let's look at. Well done, David. I just
no. Like you know,
Well,
you have
okay,
your
well-
other secrets as well.
yeah, we can talk
Yeah.
about. Okay, the main thing is you have 6 formation setups, so that you can keep changing your formation and tactics on fly during the game. But this is my default I start with. I play from back to front pretty quickly, so you can see the first tab under play. Speed is 100, so once I win the ball back, my players bomb up the pitch, and I can do those long balls. But passes, I want them to come short so I can play my nice intricate triangles. So that's how you open up teams in the middle of the park. Going down to attack, 80 for passing, so you want movement, but not movement that's too crazy. You don't want your fullbacks running from left to right and right to left. Crossing, it's quite heavy for me. Okay, and David has gone off to eat something. Very unprofessional as well. Okay, shooting is 40. I don't want to shoot too much from outside the box, so that's what you see. Defensive pressure of 40, so I don't want to start pressing too high up the pitch. I want to wait for them to come into my half before I... nice of you to join us,
I
David.
I
after
didn't know
walking
I
off
was
stream.
on screen, man. Sorry. Learn from the pros.
So aggression is at 60 because you want your players to get in the face of your opponents, but anything more than 65 and they'll start to double team him. So you don't want your players to be dragged out of position. I think 60 is the sweet spot for closing down.
Now that's a good point.
And finally, player interval 40. You want them to be compact, and you can let the ball fly from left to right, and then you can slowly shift over. So 40 for me is a sweet spot as well for player intervals.
Have you memorized all of this?
It's been what I've been using since FIFA 12. You change it, I'll know.
Sorry, I didn't switch on my mic. Now you've seen Hibri's squad, and yeah, good tips given by him on his squad and his strategy as well. So you guys can play back and find out more about this. We're gonna give you guys a code now. Our first code for the day is gonna be on the screen right now, and we're gonna have one of the pro players join me on stream right now and log into his account. I can't avoid having you guys see him. So anyway,
Okay, you can.
You-
appear on camera,
okay,
or
fine.
You just walk in front of the screen.
everything's just a mess
Well
today.
done.
Today's just like, let's just chill. And 08, say hi to everyone. Everyone's looking at you right now. There's 475 people looking at you right now.
I think they're looking at my fine ass suit, not.
Yeah, I'm sure. So anyway, we're gonna log into his account and upgrade Schweinsteiger to +8. You have put a lot of faith in me. Why? Why though? Why don't you do it? You're scared, okay. Well, since it's your player, I'm not scared at all. Alright, we're gonna give you a chair so you can chill with us.
Very kindly brought a chair
Yeah.
for Zero to come sit.
So 08,
Put him in the middle.
have you played your match yet? You lost, okay. How was, like, what's your thoughts on the new engine? Okay, he said he needs to practice more. Other than that, like practicing, like in terms of the new penalties or the new game style, what do you think? Yeah, we know that. He said it's almost like a different thing. I've got to repeat whatever he says because we don't have a mic for you. Okay, fine. I'll ask you another question then. Is Schweinsteiger going to pass? Yes, okay. Do you want to wear the shades, which I usually use? No? Okay. Do you want me to use it? Okay, guys. It's time for Schweinsteiger to +8. Do you want to press it or should I press it? I press it. Dude,
Oh,
you're
he has a
putting
+8
too much
Ribery as
pressure
well.
on me, man. You bought that off the market, right? I saw it 2 days ago, 400-ish million. Alright, guys. Oh, you see us on stream as well, on screen. Hibri, what are your thoughts?
I have a good feeling about it. 7 + 5 is a good combination.
Huh?
And he seems very affected by it if it fails. So,
Yeah.
so for his sake, I hope he doesn't have a stroke or heart attack. So let's hope it passes. the eight.
Or a seizure like I had the
Yeah.
other time. Alright, this is Schweinsteiger 2 + 8, and it will.
Fingers crossed.
That's sad, man.
Unlucky. Okay, hopefully it goes back to +7 and we can buy another one.
Hopefully. Let's go. Come on. 1. We're getting there. 2. Not too far off now. 3. Okay, it stopped.
Oh wow. Well done, Garena, for crushing hopes and dreams.
Alright, next upgrade. Ribery 8 + 1. Let's go. Alright, guys, we're gonna go for a short break. After the break, we got more pro player games and upgrades coming up. So, say bye, 08. Bye, guys. See you guys later. Bye. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Learn from the Pro Players. And today we are continuously learning from the pro players as we get into the semi-finals of the tournament. Our next game is going to be between John Malaya and Pearly Steam Jr. And on the other semi-finals, it's going to be between Old and E-Master Vin Chiu. So we will focus on this game. It has already been dubbed as the showdown of the skillers. How do you think it's going to roll out?
Well, I'm really excited to watch these two. We saw them in the Kakirola National Championships, and rightly so, they are here again in the Learn from the Pro Player segment. I think you will learn a lot from these two because their skill moves are on point execution-wise, and they do the right skill move at the right situation.
So first, looking up at the team for John Malaya, playing the 4-2-1-3, no surprise.
I think this is going to be a mainstay of the new engine for the next few months. You know, it's been the most stable and balanced formation in FIFA since they moved to next gen in FIFA 12, and this just gives you so many options, you know, in defense going forward, and it's just really dynamic.
What are your thoughts on both of them have drafted world best Didier Drogba?
I obviously don't agree with that. If I could draft one player, it would be Ronaldo. But once again, it's still early days. They are still stuck in their old habits. They believe that they need a big, strong striker. They will soon realize it's not the case.
So John Malaya 4-2-1-3. As for Perlis, 4-1-1-2-2.
Well,
Seems like it.
Well, for me, it's still a 4-1-1-4.
4, yeah.
But you know, if there's one person who can make this formation work, it is Perlis. He has just done so well with this over the last few months in internationals and on the server. So he's good going from back to front, and let's see if he can maintain this going into next gen.
And he's using the 11 Ibra, who is 5-star skills. 5-star skills.
He's going for the muscle fit jerseys, though. I think those will help.
Yeah, that's what I think you pay a lot of attention to.
I do.
Where shall we play? The No, we play at King Abdullah Sports City.
Okay.
I have no idea which team plays there.
I have no idea as well.
Yeah. So this is going to be John Malaya against Pearly Steam Jr. Our first semi-finals of the day. Our other semi-finals, like I mentioned, is going to be between Ol and E-Master Vin Chiu. So all the Malaysians have made it to the semi-finals of this tournament, whereas the only so far legit Singaporean is sitting beside me. Yeah.
Legit, yeah. I like how that sounds, the only legit one.
Yeah. For now. We haven't seen, the others who are secret
Who's
training.
gonna come though? How Rocks. Shout out How Rocks. See you on ranking games. If that happens.
Zarate?
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's good. But
Yeah, he's just good. Yeah,
we'll
just,
see.
just good.
We'll see how it performs in next gen.
He's been doing pretty good on ranking. That's what I know for sure.
What's his username now? I know his old account got banned.
Yeah.
So I have not seen him yet.
All I can say is he's doing pretty good. John Malaya now going for the attack. Does win the ball and give it towards the middle where Kaka was playing. The lob through pass comes in towards Didier Drogba. And he's going to lose it out to the defenders of Pearly Steam Jr. Out it comes again to the midfield for John Malaya, but Perlis wins it back. Ronaldo now on the right wing. First time pass from Muller to Drogba. Might look for the pass back towards Drogba again. Goes for a lob pass instead. Out it comes towards Muller. Ronaldo on the right side. Gives it back over towards Essien. So far the skills haven't come out yet for Perlis. This time he does make it work. But
I thought he should have sent a cross in there though instead of going for the skill move.
Didier Drogba losing the ball out to Hummels. Messi now, lob through pass towards Ronaldo. Team of the season, Cristiano Ronaldo for John Malaya. Kaka to Pogba with the long shot, not gonna trouble the keeper. Comfortable catch for Buffon. And he's just gonna spread it out towards the left.
Well, Pearly Steam Jr. just has zero chill. It's just looking to go from back to front really quickly.
Same style as the old engine.
Yeah.
Cross comes in towards Messi. Can't get the first touch going his way. The ball will get spread out towards the left. This is now Ibrahimovic for Perlis. Playing the pass towards Drogba. Was looking for the return lob through pass.
And
He didn't go there though, but Essien can't get his shot towards goal. So neither team has yet to get a shot on goal just yet after 30 minutes of play. Ronaldo. Well tackled off the ball by Vidic. This is now Drogba. Holding up play, waiting for options. And out it comes towards Ronaldo. Going for the roulette. Brilliant turn past the first defender. The scoop comes out as well. Second pass still comes out for Basingwa. Forces a save out from the goalkeeper. And Police Team Junior, or rather, John Malaya will clear his lines.
Yeah, great play in a tight spot there from Police Team Junior, but now he's getting hit on the counter.
Messi one-on-one against Vidic. And Vidic does so well to get the ball away from the Argentine. Ronaldo. Seems like Perlis was warming up for the first 30 over minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he's just feeling himself into the game with the skill moves and everything. He's just having a lot of fun at the
brilliant
moment.
stuff there. Ibrahimovic almost getting through on goal. It just feels like Perlis Team Junior, of all the pro players, should have one of the easiest times to adapt to the new engine because of his skill move play.
Exactly, but the thing about this engine is it's not just about skill moves, it's about end product as well. And end product means crossing, and we haven't seen much of that from Perlis Team Junior. A lot of times when he's gotten into good crossing positions, he's decided to skill his way into the middle instead. So it's not just one aspect which you have to work on, it's several. And there are long through balls which he has to work on, there are shooting angles, and there's obviously crossing. So it's not just the skill move part, but he's got that locked down for sure.
This is Ramos. John Malaya now just looking to pass the ball out from his back four. Messi with the first time pass to Drogba. This is Ronaldo. Lob through pass towards Essien. Space to go for the shot. Goes for a lob through pass instead, which Ronaldo heads into the hands of the goalkeeper.
In all honesty, I've been quite impressed with how John Malaya's played so far. You know, he makes good passing angles. He thinks through his build-ups. You know, unlike most players we've seen so far today.
John Malaya getting the ball back in midfield now. Kaka. Messi just rushed the pass a little too much. Drogba wasn't even making the run at all. Basingwa on the right. Out it comes towards Drogba in the middle. Ibrahimovic. Good close control from him. Lob through pass was looking for Drogba. But John Malaya can go on the counter attack now. Pogba out towards Ronaldo. Good first touch by him. And Drogba as well. Lob through pass was just a little short for Kaka.
Yeah, but once again, they are just going from back to front too quickly. I don't know why they don't want to turn back and take a touch and just reset their build-up. Because, I mean, under the old engine, yeah, sure, you could just go from back to front and slice through defenses with your passing. But the game has changed now and they have to recognize that quickly.
This is now Didier Drogba. Out towards Pogba. The pass comes out. Can Messi get there? Drogba will get there instead. And this shot was just too close to the goalkeeper. But still the chance comes for John Malaya. Ronaldo keeping the ball in play. Sends in the cross. Pogba was nowhere near to meet with that cross. And Perlis can go for the attack now. Good bit of space opening up for Messi. Can go towards goal and go for the near post shot. Messi will get there and he will finish it off. That is 1-0 after 80 minutes for Perlis Team Junior.
Yeah, just found himself in acres of space and set himself up for the right angle to shoot across the keeper, and those work.
It just seems like John Malaya was too afraid of committing because he just thought that probably he was going to pass the ball back towards the middle.
He was, yeah, but at some point you have to make a decision and you have to put pressure on your on-rushing striker.
Yep, so Perlis Team Juniors, scoring the first goal of the game. After 80 minutes. John Malaya has 10 minutes left to try and find an equalizer, and he's going to make a change. Another thing is, it seems like injury time is so quick now. Like,
well, under the old engine as well, to be honest, they would save 3 or 4 minutes and suddenly the game would just end.
yeah, it just seems very strange. I don't know, it seems even quicker now.
It does.
Yeah.
I get what you mean, but I don't know. You have to ask the guys in Korea who came up with the game.
Has anyone tried Mandanda? Question.
Don't buy him unless you have like no EP. But I mean, EP is cheap nowadays, so get some and get a proper keeper.
Yeah.
I would say get Casillas. He's good in the one-on-ones.
Reflexes
Yeah,
and yeah.
reflexes. It's all about reflexes and diving in this engine for keepers.
Triple substitution coming up for John Malaya. But Pearl's Team Junior still turning up the skill moves. Going for the flip-flaps and all that. Ronaldo is still keeping the ball. He's going to go for the scoop, and the finish was just lacking. It's going to get deflected out for a corner.
Yeah, you cannot back off Cristiano Ronaldo in the box. You have to put pressure on him.
Cross comes in towards the middle of the box. John Malaya will clear away. And precious seconds being shaved off the clock by Pearl's Team Junior with all these moves coming up from Ibra. He's just pretty much...
That was beautiful, the
Yeah.
hocus pocus.
And that is full time. 1-0, Pearl's Team Junior coming up with the win.
Well, he created a few more chances, I guess, but I thought John Malaya played pretty well as well. Like up until the final third, and then he was just rushing it with the two ball. So if he can tone it down, and if he can spend more time on his build-up play, it should be a bit better in the second game.
So we'll wait for them to switch sides and get to the next game. But looking at, I saw John Malaya, I think, draft the team of the season Messi. I don't think he's 5-star, right?
He's 4 stars.
He's 4
But the
stars.
team of the season Messi and the new Messis in season 15, they have 4-star weak foot.
Mm.
So that is a game changer because in the past, I think everyone picked Ronaldo over Messi because Ronaldo was 4-star weak foot and Messi was 3.
Yep.
And right now, since Messi is 4, after he chipped Neuer in last season's Champions League, I mean, he's gotten a lot better.
I know in FIFA 16, Neymar is 5-star weak foot. Any idea?
Neymar has been 5-star weak foot since FIFA 13 or 14.
Wow.
Ever since he
5-star
destroyed
skills,
Spain.
5-star skill moves.
Yeah. So I played him as striker as well for when I used Brazil because he could score from either angle.
Yeah. How about in FO3? I don't I haven't checked.
He's 5-star as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Weak foot.
Nice. Alright, so gonna wait for them to get ready. Perlis is ready. He's using the same stuff. He's always just like that. He doesn't really care about the morale and all that. He just goes for it.
Somehow Perlis, I mean, this formation, he will get picked off with someone who's more patient in the middle of the park. So he has to get used to going up against those players.
like Hibidi. John Malaya as well. No, actually, I think he has changed it up a bit.
For John Malaya. Yeah, he realizes that you know, since he wants to play very quickly from back to front, he probably wants 2 up top to pop those long balls over.
Yep, this is more of what I've been playing. 1 defensive midfielder, 1 central midfielder, a right and left attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
And a central attacking midfielder, and
These
just
are-
1 striker.
These are one of my formation sets,
Yeah.
but my go-to is sort of 4-2-3-1.
Alright, looks like he's ready. Strange positioning of his midfielders, but it always happens in FO3. Only in FO3. Alright, now we choose where do we want to go.
Let's go Wembley.
Wembley. Alright, there we go.
Look at the height difference. Drogba and Messi.
I think it'd be even bigger, like, if they actually stood right beside each other. Drogba is still playing in the
Drogba's-
Chinese league, right?
Yeah, he's 6'2", 6'3". Messi is 5'7", shorter than us.
Yeah. Shorter than us, wow.
Yeah.
I know there's not many players who are actually shorter than us.
Well, you're thinking of Bernard, who's 5'4".
Who?
Bernard, the Brazilian.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
little
yeah.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
And
The 5-star skiller, yeah?
5-star skiller. He used to be 5-star. He's down to 4 now.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember even last year, right?
Yeah. I would have picked him.
Mm.
And Percy, trying to do a chest flick, but just misses out on it. Fingers a bit too stiff today.
Messi now looking for the lob through pass towards Ibrahimovic. John Malaya collects it back, gives it straight into Didier Drogba. Can't get the roulette pass. The defenders. But so far, it just seems like Perlis is just very comfortable doing the skill moves with the flip-flaps, the roulettes, and all that kind of stuff.
He is, yeah, and wow, just a goal just like that, slicing his way through the middle. I would say poor defending in this engine if you let someone cut through the middle like that because your players are so well positioned nowadays. Look at that, it's just schoolboy defending, just letting that gap open up.
So it's 1-0 to Perlis, taking the lead early in this game. John Malaya must not have wanted this start, especially since he's been, trying out that newer formation.
Yeah.
Messi now, he
Ooh.
passes it straight out.
Well, one thing I've noticed so far from today, that I think the theme of this afternoon so far has been players just abusing the long balls without really, looking at proper angles in which to like use them.
Mm-hmm.
And we blame Easy Game for that because he has been talking up the OP long balls time and time again.
Yeah, because if you play it like easy game, then it works out. Not hitting random long balls all over the place. I mean, people who've been watching my stream regularly, they have seen how OP long passes are.
Yeah.
So you just got to learn how to use it, like when you get the right angles and wait for the right runs kind of thing. But this is Jogba now going for the
brilliant.
scoop, double scoop. Almost went for the triple.
The
But
second one was a bit unnecessary, but
Yeah.
that is just Perlis' style.
that's one for the crowd, just like how Hibidi always does. This is now Torres. Also, interestingly, playing at left midfield
Yeah.
for John Malaya. Ronaldo can't get past the defender there. John Malaya this time slowing it down, playing the ball with his defense.
Yeah, he's been very patient, but he should not be being patient that deep in his own half. You want to be patient in the middle of the park right here. Just like drag your opponent out of position left and right.
Good first touch there by Ibra. Brought it down on his thigh, but defender just managed to get there ahead of him. Another thing is, which I want to point out, is momentum when you're sprinting.
Yeah.
If you have already made the run earlier than the defender, you will tend to get there ahead
Correct.
of him.
If it does not matter if you are still slightly behind him, he will speed up and overtake him.
Yes.
So that's what players have to be aware of.
Lob through pass, looking for Didier Drogba, and Ashley Cole comes up with a very acrobatic clearance.
I tell you what, on the basis of what I've seen, I would not. I would like my chances going up against Ida player because they just rush things from back to front and there's no chill. It's long ball after long ball, and it's just become very predictable to defend against.
No, I mean, like, since Easy Game and Hibidi are the best players in the game now, I mean, we could match up against anyone, man. Out it goes for a throw into Perlis. Messi on the left gets intercepted off by Bosingwa. Probably one chance remaining for John Malaya in this first half. Steven Gerrard, again, just pointless.
Yeah,
Lob
hoofing it
through pass.
upfield. I have no idea what's going on, to be honest.
And that will be half-time. 1-0 Perlis Team Junior in the lead, scoring the goal after 7 minutes of play. Here you go, Muller. Well, can't really see it well, so I'll skip anyway. We'll get underway in the second half. John Malaya just seemed to have a much better game in the first one.
He did, yeah, but somehow he didn't make the most of the chances in the first game, and in the second he's just being completely overrun in midfield. Like, despite the fact that Perlis Team Junior only has one holding mid, I find that kind of hard to comprehend.
Ronaldo in possession, going for the scoop, gets past the defender, has space opening up for him. Ashley Cole, though, can't seem to outmuscle Ronaldo just yet. Look at them, the defender is just taking turns to try and get Ronaldo off the ball. Eventually, Ramos completes it. Mission accomplished.
Well, I'll tell you what, his teammates must have been so frustrated in the middle, waiting for the cross to come in, but Ronaldo just dancing around like a tooth fairy.
Yeah. Through pass.
Well,
Good.
once again, it's just poor timing. I mean, I wish we could pause it, but John Malaya, he saw the run from Drogba, and fair play to him for spotting the run, but he just sent the ball, he just sent a through ball when Drogba was 3 yards behind the defender. So that wasn't going to work anyway.
Probably like just a second later would have
Correct.
been
I mean,
a
they
lot
have to work
better.
on timing.
Ronaldo getting just brought off the ball by Cole. Actually, Cole has had enough.
Yeah,
now.
he's made it his personal mission to
Yeah.
like floor Ronaldo whenever he gets on the ball.
I haven't seen much people actually use Ashley Cole.
Oh yeah. I think he's a bit short, and also because most of these players are younger, they don't know what Cole was like when he was when he
Yeah,
was in
at
his prime.
Arsenal. Yeah. Long shot though coming in from Muller. Comfortable catch for Buffon. And again, just John Malaya rushing stuff. Immediately throwing the ball out, not winning the ball back. This is Ronaldo looking to dribble his way through. Again, Ashley
refuses
Cole
to
is
send
just
across it.
Yeah, it must be just so frustrating to play as Ibra or Drogba up front for Police Team Junior. You never ever get to touch the ball. man.
Oh, poor option there, John Malaya. He could have played it through the middle for Muller.
This is Essien. Back towards Ronaldo. Finally, he plays the pass. Ibra, this time is his turn to show off his moves. Gives it over towards Messi. Going for the roulette. And looking to dribble his way past two defenders. They do double team and win the ball back away from him. And John Malaya gives the ball away. He's just constantly giving it away. He's not been able to keep much of the ball at all.
Here comes a through ball as well. Okay. I thought he was going to hit it long again.
Alright, this is the chance opening up for him now.
There you
And
go.
again, wrong option.
Like his first instinct is just to move forward, and that no longer works. He has to understand that.
Oh, he goes back now. Sergio Ramos gives it over towards Essien. Jokpa is waiting, does get it, but gets put off the ball.
I mean,
Pearlie's
for
team
him, John
junior.
Malaya, he's very patient when his back four has the ball, but once he gets into that final third, he feels that
Not
every
even
attack has
final
to be a-
third, like middle
yeah,
of the
the
pitch.
central third. Every
Yeah.
attack has to be a goal for him, and I know my coach would scold me if I did that on a real pitch.
Easy game, right? Your coach. And that is full time. The game ends 1-0 in favor of Pearlie's team junior, scoring the goal early in the game, and that is enough to seal it.
Yeah, and it was pretty one-sided. You know, John Malaya never really got in on the action, got any shots going. I mean, Pearlie's team junior here, a couple shots from outside the box, but all in all, it was pretty comfortable afternoon for him.
Yep. So, good stuff from Pearlie's team junior. He is on his way to the final and to play for the coveted Adidas. I think it's called Brazuca.
Brazuca, right. We call it
Brazuca.
a piece of leather with air inside it. That's what
Football.
it is.
Alright, so we're gonna give you a quote after the next game. For now, we're gonna do one more upgrade. A little bigger than the one we did previously.
Yeah, once
And
again, apologies, guys, because I know I was
Yeah,
supposed to
he-
upgrade my world best to +2, but I sold them. So
It's so disappointing, man. I was expecting to see a +2 Iniesta and Xavi today. But we are going to make Di Maria to +7, and he's going to be worth 609 million.
wow, 600 million.
And if
for
he
one player.
passes, I promise to make +8 on stream today.
If he passes, you will get a seizure before you even get a +8. So I want to see that as well.
Now, that seizure has only happened once for Totti +9. That was the most random one, because remember, we were doing so many upgrades.
Correct.
And
You were
then
doing stupid
Totti was
stuff.
like 8+3 and it passed. And everything else was like, 7+5.
Sometimes when Garena wants you to succeed, they want you to succeed, and that's why.
Di Maria, I hope you succeed. 2+7, Di Maria will.
Well, okay,
Okay.
restore the +6. Let's hope for that.
Come on, let's go, boys. Okay, 1.
Wow.
Great. +1. Yeah.
That is brutal.
Very brutal on my EP as well. So after the next game, this will be the one that we're going for. That's the big one for today.
That's sweet as well, like I said.
Yeah. That will be very nice. Stats will be amazing.
Or close to $1 billion for one player.
Yeah. 91 at level 1.
Wow.
Alright, so we're gonna go for a short break. After the break, it's gonna be the finals of the Learn from the Pro Players tournament. One player is in the finals, that is Pearlie's team junior, and his opponent is
The winner of
gonna
Old against E-Master
be... His opponent is gonna be E-Master Vinchu.
Ooh, okay.
So I kinda expected that actually, because
Okay.
Vin has been playing a lot on the Korean server.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, all these
So-
tryhards. I only play on a local server, so they can have their head starts, but 2016 is my year, guys.
Okay, so we'll find out who's gonna win the finals and the Brazuca Adidas ball right after this short break.
Find me a man who will do me right and keep me singing all through the night.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the finals of the Learn from the Pro Players tournament that we have today. This is your last chance to learn, last series of games coming up. And I think it's going to be a good game to look forward to. Pearly's Team Junior taking on E-Master Vin in the finals.
I think so. It's a clash of styles. You know, one likes to play very quickly back to front. The other is patient. We talked all day about how Pearly's Team Junior needed to be tested by someone who plays a slow, patient game, and this is what he's going to come up against today.
Yep, so looks like even Vin decided to just draft today. So that's why all his players are still up on morale. But a formation which we haven't quite seen. I think it looks like a default 4-1-2-1-2.
It looks like it. It's a 4-1-2-1-2
Yeah.
wide. This was very popular in FIFA 12. Not in 13 though, so I don't know why this has resurfaced. But you know, if someone can make it work, it's Vin.
Yep. And it's going to play Ronaldo, Torres up front, who we think are the best strikers in the game now. Messi's in attacking midfield. Going to be feeding in the passes.
Yeah, I like Messi in the number 10 position, but I still think Ronaldinho is the best player. I'm surprised he hasn't been picked by that many players.
Yep. I don't remember seeing Ronaldinho at all. So yeah, neither one of them have drafted Ronaldinho. And they are both ready to get into the game. Any predictions?
I think Vin may just win this one.
Straight out. Okay, where shall we play now? Wild Stadion. I have no idea where that is. So we haven't seen E-Master on stream today. But from what I've heard, he's been playing the new engine quite a lot, practicing on it quite a lot.
Yeah.
And Pearly's Team Junior, we saw him just fooling around with his skill moves and all in the previous game.
I guess.
So
You know, a lot of these players, they spend time on the Korean server, the Chinese server, and you know, it's still early days and there are no tournaments yet as far as we're concerned, so we'll see whether that head start really amounts to anything.
yeah, good point being made by Shadow Walker on chat. Ronaldinho is limited, so you can't draft him anymore.
No wonder.
That's why.
Okay, that's why.
So yeah, no more Ronaldinhos to
Unlucky.
draft.
Unlucky.
Imagine the day comes when Ronaldo is limited. The game is underway though. Seems like a very dark stadium.
Yeah, it is.
Long pass being played by E-Master Vin, but Pearly's Team Junior comfortably gets it with his defenders. Torres now for E-Master Vin. The pass from Muller towards Bale. Couldn't find his teammates. Throw in for Pearly's Team Junior. Does get it with Ronaldo. Muller with a good first touch
Wow.
and the pass towards Ronaldo. That's a
Ooh.
brilliant through pass that was.
That was a pretty sweet ball. I mean, no one in the stadium saw that pass on until it was too late, and Pearly's Team Junior just spotted that.
So good opportunity being carved out by him. But he couldn't convert on the second try with Drogba. E-Master Vin is going to give away a free kick.
Yeah, Vin usually needs some time to feel himself into the game because he plays a very slow and patient style. You know, the thing about him is that even if he doesn't have the ball, he won't panic because he's experienced enough to know how to keep his shape. So that's the good thing about Vin.
Gonna spread the ball over towards the right side where Muller is waiting. Muller is another kind of player who seems to be able to play anywhere on at the front.
He does, yeah. I
positions,
mean, if he had 4-star skill moves, he'd be perfect in my opinion, but he has 3. And you know, if you have no chop and no scoop turn, then it's really hard.
He must have been now bringing it towards the left. Brilliant through pass there, but just narrowly offside. I don't think there was much in it at all. Look at that.
Yeah, just half a body offside. Just went a fraction of a second too early. But even then, the defender probably would have muscled him
Caught
off
up,
the ball.
yeah. Couple of people are asking why is the stadium so dark. I have no idea,
Maybe
guys.
easy game. He decided to go to the wild stadium or something.
Oh, it's snowing.
Oh, it's snowing.
Where's the snow though?
I don't see the snow.
Yeah, I don't see the snow. So yeah, electrician wasn't paid, so that's why stadium lights are out. I'll make sure to never choose the stadium again. Muller on the right. Ronaldo is waiting, begging for the ball in the middle, but Messi
Oh, good first touch by Messi.
brings it forward, punches away, and somehow
wow.
the header could not end up into the back of the net. But
Yeah.
like you said, brilliant first touch from
Brilliant
Messi.
first touch, yeah. I mean, got himself in so much space, and I don't know, the guy at the far post, was that Ronaldo?
Yep.
Somehow, I mean, he should have jumped for that.
Bale, I think. No, it
Bale,
was Bale.
okay.
Oh, keeper came a long way there. Couldn't get anywhere close to the goal. And Perlis Team Junior will bring it out with Messi. Good bit of close control coming up from him to get away from the first defender. Jogba to Muller. This is Pasingwa on the right side. Cristiano Ronaldo with the chop to get past the defender. Goes for the roulette as well. Might go for the cross. Finally, we see a cross coming in from Perlis. And the header from Torres could not trouble the keeper.
Yeah, finally one cross coming in, but that's only after he was happy enough with his skill moves to get
Yeah.
to the byline.
This is Muller. One-on-one against Ramos. And Ramos does get the better of Muller. Messi.
You know, Vin has never been one to play a very flashy style of FIFA, but I
Yeah.
mean, he still gets the job done. You know, with these stop turns and everything, it's not pretty to watch, but it's effective, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's always been him, and
Yeah.
Vin has just been effective with the way he plays. Very careful with possession as well.
Yeah, the usually what the pro players say about Vin is that don't give him a 1-0 lead because
Yeah,
he'll just slow the
he'll
game down
just- yeah.
completely.
He'll just keep the ball with his midfielders and defenders, and
Yeah,
he'll
but
not
if you
give the
take
ball
the
back.
lead against him, then it's pretty much game over as well because he can't really pick the pace up once he's used to playing at 10 km
Yeah.
per hour.
Right, so halftime it is gonna be 0-0. 2 shots on target for both teams. Ah, it's on snow, that's why. Okay, guys. There you see. Proof that I did choose snow. But there's no snow on the pitch at all. So we'll get underway in the second half. Again, Matic team of the season for E-Master Vin.
Yeah, well, somehow it's been working so far, but he only has one holding mid, so tough work on him to cover the ground. Well, the difference is that he plays a 4-1-2-1-2, so he has
Yeah.
midfielders who will track back, unlike Palace Team Junior, who has 4 forwards like parking their butts up the park.
Cross comes in, looking for Ronaldo. Torres will keep it for E-Master. Going for the fake shot. And like you mentioned, not going for flashy plays, not going for the scoop turns and those kind of skills. Out
It's
it
always
comes for
very
Bale.
by the book for Vin. And at times it gets too predictable, but so far, you know, Palace Team Junior can't find a way past him.
Messi once again for Vin. Fake shots his way through the middle of 2 defenders, but Perlis Team Junior wins it back. Counter attack is on for him. Ronaldo, first touch just brought it too close to Rojo. And Perlis Team Junior.
Oh, it's snowing now.
Oh, now it's snowing. Wait, what happened? The rain, or rather, I don't know, the weather suddenly decided to turn up. This is Muller. Going for the sharp turns, trying to just get his way through into the box. Goalkeeper comes up with the save. No, wait, this is really puzzling me. Why is it suddenly snowing?
And they decided to turn the candy machine on, I guess. and
Yeah.
The cotton machine started working again.
This is now Bale. Out towards Messi. Coming in deep to collect the ball for his team. It just seems like Messi is playing in a more advanced position compared to Torres.
Yeah, somehow. I mean, it probably is because of free positioning, one of the tactical sets. So they switch around quite a bit and they stick to their positions once they do until there's a reset.
This is now Torres for Perlis Team Junior. Haven't seen much of him at all. He's been playing with Jogba and Ibra in the previous
Yeah,
game.
it's just been a midfield battle between these two. Somehow, I mean, they're experienced enough. I mean, when 2 good players come out against one another, I mean, this kind of thing can happen.
Yeah. Bosingwa though, just trying to just bomb his way forward.
With his 88 sprint, 90 acceleration, that's why it's worth 80 million.
Yeah,
at a +1
80
level.
million, yeah man. I think he's the most expensive fullback now in
Yeah.
the whole game. Muller out towards Messi. Again, looking for the through passes. Vin has just not been able to find it throughout this game so far. Almost 90 minutes are up. It is still 0-0. This is now Torres. Poor first touch from him. Bale on the left. Playing the 1-2 with Messi. Space opening up for Torres. And he's going to get called off for offside.
Yeah.
Again, not too far off. And that will be full time. It is 0-0. And we're going to go into extra time. E-Master Vin. So far, only remember one shot on goal from him, which also didn't quite trouble the keeper. So
It
a
was
lot
straight at the
of
keeper, trying to nutmeg the keeper.
it's just been very careful play from him, and just the final pass into the box that's a bit lacking.
It has, yeah. I mean, they haven't really been that dynamic going forward. There hasn't been a lot of wing play. You know, they don't stretch it wide and get crosses in. They just try and cut through the middle, and that's really hard against players who know how to defend. It works against the weaker players because positionally they're not as disciplined, but if you come up against a top player with 10 years of experience like Vin, and someone who defends as well as Perlis, you're not going to get any joy going down the middle.
Yes, Torres, good first touch, going for 2 scoops and goes for the finesse.
Wow.
Brilliant stuff from Perlis Team Junior, just
That-
doing it on its own.
That is brilliant. You know, quiet for 100 odd minutes and suddenly bursting into life. That's what the top players do.
Hope he's injured. Look,
They were like praying to the heavens.
are you okay? Are you okay, bro? But yeah, brilliant. 2 scoop turns in a row.
Yeah.
And he actually went for a, like just, it seemed like a finesse shot, but it's not.
Oh no, it was just
Yeah.
pure driven.
Yeah. So brilliant stuff there coming up from Perlis Team Junior. That's 1-0 for him and E-Master.
And now we're going to see if Vin can pick up the pace. You know, he's been playing slow all afternoon. Even then, he's been getting caught out in the middle of the park. So now, with him having to play at a faster pace, he's going to make more mistakes.
Will be interesting to see if he actually changes formation as well.
Oh, he surely will.
Because the 4-1-2-1-2,
It is quite offensive to begin with.
But,
But,
it doesn't seem like the right and left midfielders are just supporting.
They haven't been
Yeah.
working
Yeah.
much for him.
Maybe I think it's just the strategy, man.
Sometimes it just comes down to your execution.
So here is Ronaldo for E-Master Win. Substitution is waiting. It's on the cards for him. And that will be halftime in extra time. 1-0 Perlis Team Junior leading the game. As we see the substitution come on for Vin. Looks like Bale is going off.
Well, you asked me for my prediction before the game. I said E-Master Vin would win, but I've been fairly disappointed so far. Perlis Team Junior has just been controlling this game. We
We'll
haven't
see.
really seen patient play from Vin either. He's been giving
Yeah.
the ball away a lot.
He's been doing all right, like transitioning from defense to attack, but once
then
it
there's
goes
no
to the
cutting
final
edge.
third,
Yeah.
it just suddenly falls apart. It's gonna be a throw in now for Perlis Team Junior. Oh, it's gonna be a free kick actually. Messi is gonna be standing with the ball, hits it in towards the near post.
Wow.
Brilliant stuff coming in from Muller there, just rising above the defenders to meet the ball. But Vin will bring it out of defense. Good chance to go on the counter attack, but there are still many defenders back for Perlis.
Now, once again, you see Vin trying to speed the play up and getting caught in uncomfortable situations.
He must have been getting it. Ronaldo in possession. Plays the pass towards Suarez. Space opening up for Neymar. He can pass it back towards Torres. Wrong option, my friend. As the defenders will clear it away. But it still comes
Wow.
back out towards Vin. Gonna run straight into the defenders. Fernando Torres seems a little confused on where to go. But out it comes towards Suarez. On the left side. Goes for the chop. Gets the space to shoot. Matic to Muller. Can he finish?
brilliant.
Brilliant
Wow.
save. But the second chance comes out. And Muller will score finally. And it does seem like Vin is capable of picking up the pace.
Yeah, I mean, Perlis will be kicking himself though. He had 2 or 3 chances to clear from this attack. Never managed to clear his lines. And obviously, if you do that too many times, you get punished.
Yep, so that is 1-1 now. Perlis will have 1 chance to score. Otherwise, that's going to be full time. And we're going to go into the penalty shootout. That is it, my friends. Penalty shootout, first one we're going to see all day. Chance for you guys to learn how to take penalties like the pros. Oh, so looks like when you're spectating, you can't see the power bar. He must have been though. Smashes it right to the top left. Ronaldo for Perlis Team Junior stutters and sends it straight down the middle. I think a lot of people have been just going for the penalties down the middle because they're scared
Yeah,
to shoot left or right.
correct. I've just been standing in the middle so far.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing as well.
Also because they're so bad in terms of using the directions
Yes.
that they sky them or
Yep.
send them wide.
Yep. They don't know the timings or
Yeah,
when
yeah.
to choose the directions. So far, both players have scored all their penalties, and he must have been this time shoots down the middle, and Perlis makes the save. Messi steps up, stutters, sends it to the right. Neuer unable to get his hands on the ball. Fernando Torres up against Buffon, and Torres will score a low-driven shot to the right. Chance now for Muller. Sends it down the middle. It just seemed like a Spider-Man kind of thing, you know, like the goalkeeper just suddenly grabbed it out of the air. Basingwa up against Buffon, and whoa,
Wow,
brilliant
what
save
a
there.
save.
Wow, my goodness me, these goalkeepers.
He didn't start off centrally either.
Yeah.
It was a big stretch.
Brilliant save there, and chance for Pearly Steam Jr. to win the game with this penalty. But I think he's going to sky it. I knew it. The
No
moment
chill, yeah.
the moment he took it so quickly, I knew he's going to sky it. So up comes now next player, Ibra, straight down the... No, that's not Ibra for sure. I don't know who that is,
That's
but send
Ronaldo, I
it
think. That's
down the
Ronaldo.
middle. I knew it, man. The moment it came so quickly.
Well, that's not what you should be saying on stream, David. It came so quickly.
Up. I didn't mean it that way. The penalty came so quickly. David Alaba against Buffon, and he converts. See, everyone's asking, how come they shoot so accurate, guys? Go on down to Easy Games YouTube channel. I gave a tutorial on how to take penalties. Okay, I'm plugging my own channel now. Just go and check it out. Neuer
Ooh,
can't get his hands onto the ball.
reflexes 0. It's right next to him.
Matic against Buffon, and Matic. Buffon's just gonna fall over. They're getting tired.
Bro, we thought we were going to get better goalkeeping AI. Does not seem to be the case.
Nope. Vidic, of all people, taking penalties, and he is gonna smash it right on the top. Now it's time for Marcos Rojo against Buffon, and Rojo will score. Looks like we're gonna get to keepers pretty soon, man.
Mhm.
I think we're just one penalty away from keeper.
We are.
Or two penalties.
One or two, yeah.
Essien against Neuer. Come on, let's live the dream. Keepers for penalties. Yes.
Oh,
We will
wow.
still see it. We will still see it. No, next one.
Next one.
Vidic against Buffon. Come on. Just score, both of you. There you go. Perlis, don't disappoint. Just score, and we can see keepers taking penalties. Who's this last guy? Ramos?
Who is this?
Ramos indeed.
Ramos, yeah.
He looks ugly. Ramos will score. Brilliant. Right into the top netting.
It's keeper time.
Keeper
Neuer.
against
The
keeper.
cockiest keeper on the planet.
Neuer will just smash it, I'm sure. I knew it. He takes penalties like goal kicks, man. Have you seen his penalties before?
I have.
Yeah, he takes it like goal kicks. Joe Hart as well. These guys, insane penalty takers. Buffon now. Haven't seen him take a penalty before, and he will stutter and blast it over. So first game goes the way of E-Master Vin after a marathon penalty shootout.
One step closer to that limited edition Adidas ball.
Wow. 9-8 winning it on penalty shootouts. 0-0 after full time.
Strange little bug there.
They don't want to celebrate, you know, just want to have huddle in the middle of the pitch. But that is it. E-Master win, winning the first game on penalties, 9-8. So now we're going to go into game number 2.
Yeah, he must have been back from the death though. Last minute, last chance, and he took it away.
Pearly Steam Jr., all he had to do was convert that penalty with Torres, man. He just rushed it.
Yeah.
No idea why. Okay, just change sides and we will be ready to go. Wait a second, is it just me? Or was Pearly Steam Jr.'s team sponsor Thai Airways earlier and now it's different?
I'm not
Or
that
was it John
observant.
Malaya? I
I'm
don't know.
not that observant.
Okay, anyway. So we're gonna get into choosing their teams. Pearly Steam Jr. sticking to it. Torres is gonna play there. Jogba is gonna be dropped. Where's Jogba? Oh, there he is.
On the bench,
Jogba's on the bench. As for E-Master Win, sticking with the 4-1-2-1-2. I don't think they're gonna be making any changes, so we can get into the game pretty soon. But you know, looking at the first game, anything you wanna point out that you know?
Oh
they've
yeah,
been
the
doing?
midfield play was just quite sloppy. I mean, I expected better from these two players. maybe, you know, they're too used to playing from back to front quickly and they're not completely used to the game engine yet. It has only been a week since it was implemented on this server, so I hope to see a bit more patient build up in the second game.
Both of them are ready, but I have a question on chat which I don't quite understand.
Yeah.
The question is, in assist settings, what's the difference of run direction if I set manual, medium or auto? Can you even choose run direction?
Run direction.
I don't remember seeing such a thing.
Yes, yeah, you can. I saw that. I think it's a question of
Run direction.
I believe it's something to do with air balls. So when the ball comes in,
You mean player switching?
something like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
not- I'm
we'll
not
check
too
it out
sure
after
though.
the game. You see. His away jersey is Thai
Yeah.
Airways, but when he
Ah.
switches to the home jersey, it's a different sponsor,
Let's
man.
switch to home.
I can't.
Oh,
He
you
has
can't?
to change
You
it.
can't
Yeah.
click it? Okay.
I can't. He has to
Unlucky.
change it. So yeah, they have two sponsors for home and away.
That's nice.
Okay, now let's choose what is a bright stadium. Let's see what sounds bright.
Let's go with the Emirates.
No. Straight up, no. Let's go Anfield.
Oh boy. Okay, we're going Emirates if it goes to a third game.
Yep. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So interesting. I didn't know Reading. You know they changed sponsors for home and away. Interesting stuff. You see the Anfield atmosphere. What a great atmosphere! Look at all of them singing. You'll never walk
They are
alone.
not real people, David.
Look at them. Look at their hands lifted high. Such passion flowing through.
Wearing purple shirts or where the red shirts at?
Yeah, they're just boring our stadium though. Still a Liverpool fans there. I need to remember.
Permanently set these, yeah.
The producer needs to remind me of this when I am before I get into the game. Not always when I'm in the game. Sorry guys. Today we're just having a fun time chilling and learning from the pro players.
Oh, David's chilling, but I'm still in my nice fancy 3-piece.
Heebity is always on point with
I
his
do
dressing.
not
man.
chill.
Yeah,
Chill does not
especially
exist in my
with
dictionary.
appearance. Yeah. So this game is underway. E must have been. Will go on the attack down the right side with Muller.
Heavy touch there. Just gave it away.
Sergio Ramos for Perlis Team Junior. Trying to play just a little crossfield ball towards Torres. Does eventually find Torres. The lob through pass, finding Ronaldo. I'll expect a skill move. No. Cross comes out. That's unexpected from
Yeah,
Perlis.
going for efficiency over panache for once, Perlis Team Junior.
Oh. Downward header coming in from Ibrahimovic, but it's going to go over the crossbar. Short pass being taken by Vin. That's another thing which I haven't seen much from people.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot easier to just play the short passes now, but everyone
It is dangerous though.
I don't know. I think it's pretty safe for me.
Oh, okay. I hope
Yeah.
I meet you in ranking
Yeah.
games and I'll pick you off.
It seems pretty safe for me though. Ronaldo just can't meet the cross. Seemed like he could, but he must have been gonna win a corner. Taken towards the near post. Free header for Vidic. But he forces the save out from Buffon.
Yeah. Big chance there for Vin to put an end to this best of 3 series.
And win the fabulous prize. Ronaldo, lob through pass for Torres. The first touch almost brought it onto the feet of the player for Perlis Team Junior. He does get it back to a brilliant header coming in from Ibrahimovic. Torres, fake shots past the first defender and tries to chop through the second one. But Vin will patiently look. He's slowing the game down.
Yeah.
But it's not still in the lead just yet. Lionel Messi on the ball.
Well, both players picking Ibrahimovic in the starting lineups because he is a beast. When Ibrahimovic was a child, his parents slept in his bed when they were scared. So that is how good he
Yeah.
is.
He kept them safe at night, man. Ibra. Look at him doing defensive work for his team as well. The lob pass comes in from Muller. First touch just brings it closer to Essien. And that's going to be a corner for
Yeah.
Imastavin.
Ibra can do anything,
Yeah.
Jesus can walk on water. Ibra can swim on land.
Water walks on him, man. Cross comes in, looking for Ibra, but that was actually Ronaldo. Just seemed like a simple header. You didn't even have to jump for
did,
it.
yeah. I mean, I think it was just a case of Perlis' defenders not timing that jumps properly. Sometimes you don't switch the right play, and look at that. He just jumped a bit too early and got under the fly of the ball.
And it seems just like the world best Ronaldo has the fanciest hair compared to all the other seasons of
No, it's a bit
Ronaldo.
more gelled up. That's
Yeah.
it. I'll give him that.
Fancy stuff. So he must have been in the lead after that set piece.
I'll tell you what though, his hair is nice, but it's not nearly as nice as the Hibidi hair.
Yeah.
So shout out to the guys on stream chat who have been saying are handsome.
Mhm.
I agree.
Mhm. I'm sure you agree. The most humble person in the FO3 scene. Lionel Messi now for Perlis Team Junior. Muller gets put off the ball by Matic and he'll spread it over towards the left. Gareth Bale towards Alaba. Torres, has just not been working out well for must have been.
Yeah, somehow he has been quite ineffective, but he has the lead, and that's what's important, I guess. For Vin, it's never about using one specific player. It's about whether his team can pass the ball and can press as a unit. So that has been his style throughout the years. You saw something funny on stream, I see you smiling.
Siddiq's on stream.
Oh,
Eva
Siddiq.
Swat, and he says Thiago Silva is my main goal scorer. I guess scoring from set pieces, corners, and all
shout
that.
out to Siddiq, you need to work on your game mechanics.
Well, he just picked it up, after the engine upgrade. So yeah, just cut him some slack. Fernando Torres now for Master Vin.
Oh, a bit short there.
The through pass comes in for Messi, going for a bit of skill moves. Haven't
That
seen-
surprised me though, a skill move coming out from Vin.
Yeah, don't see that often at all.
As rare as a Blue Moon event.
Muller plays the pass straight to Master Vin. So far in this game, it seems like Perlis hasn't been able to get the passes working well.
Yeah, I know. The first game was all him, to be honest. He was controlling the middle, but once again, when he concedes an early goal, his hit just drops.
He must have been on the ball once again with Gareth Bale. In towards Matic, playing the lob through pass back towards Bale. Has two players to aim at in the box to send across. Bale with good upper body strength to just hold off the challenge of a defender. But Perlis bringing it forward now. Lob through pass, waiting for the run of Torres. But Vidic gets there ahead. I think typical Vin play, slowing things down, playing in
He
midfield.
knows he only has 20 minutes to go, and he really wants that limited edition football.
Yeah, man.
That is all it's about. It's not about bragging rights. It's not about telling your friends and fellow competitors that you are the best in the first tournament in
Yeah.
the FO3 engine.
It's all
It's
about,
about that ball.
Yeah. Imagine if suddenly they said that it's actually an in-game ball.
Oh, unlucky.
Fernando Torres though going for the scoops and he's just gonna run it out.
Yeah, ran out of room, ran out of space, ran out of talent in the end.
And that's been the story of Torres for Vin, I think in the series so far. And I think it's also because, like you mentioned, he's probably playing the free form with his striker, so Torres just doesn't seem to be at the right positions all the time.
Right, Torres, all he is in football is a poacher.
Yeah.
And he cannot do anything else.
That's what Chelsea paid 50 million for. Yeah.
Well, I mean, this version of Torres has 5-star skill move, so it's a bit more effective than he should be. Looks offside though, yes. he is.
Offside.
Ooh, fraction offside.
Yeah, not too far off at all. So 10 minutes left in, no, less than that. 6 minutes left in the game. And Vin will slowly play it out. Especially with a 4-1-2-1-2, you always seem to have options, right, left, center to
Yeah,
pass
you
to.
do. It's a very balanced formation. It gives you, it suits the dynamics of a football pitch.
Good skill moves there coming up
Ooh.
from Vin, but the finish from Ronaldo.
Had time to take a touch as well though.
Last chance of the game now for
Barring a
Perlis Team
miracle, it's gonna be
Junior.
over because Vin is not going to lose the ball in this position.
Not at all. Here goes Bale. Gonna get tripped off the ball. But that should be full time. There you go. Full time. Must have been wins the series 2-0 and he is your champion of the learn to
Learn
play.
from your pros
learn
segment.
from the pros. Learn to play like the pros. And he wins himself 20 million EP as well as an Adidas limited
Let me
edition
see.
ball.
What can you buy with 20 million EP? You can buy a sock from my +3 Ronaldo, or you can buy the underwear from my world best Henri.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's a good investment. Buying a
Yeah,
sock.
Yeah,
You know,
I
you
mean,
need socks to
you're,
keep
you're
your
getting
feet.
on the way there,
Yeah,
to being like
socks keep
TBD.
your feet away, like free from blisters. So those
Yeah.
are important.
Good stuff. So he is your champion, and I'm sure everyone has learned quite a bit. Maybe not so much from in-game play, but more of us talking. Actually.
Exactly. I mean, it's all about us. I mean, let's just plug ourselves right now because
Yeah.
the other players they can't hear us anymore.
All right, so we got a code to give all of you now. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade first.
Mm.
Upgrade first.
That's what
Big-
they want to see.
Big upgrade. Okay, biggest upgrade today. Lacazette with points, 2+8.
And David is finally using points.
Yeah, man. I still don't believe it works well.
It has worked for me.
Really?
Yeah.
2+2.
Well, +3 as well.
Wow, +3.
But I go for the big money players. This one, okay, this one is quite big money.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. 153 million +8 would be 900 million.
So use the upgrade points.
Yeah, I just want to try. And I think I haven't made a +8 player in
Yeah.
3 weeks.
But 91 starting stat is quite sick
Sick,
for
man.
Lacazette.
Yeah. And I think once you add all that, upgraded team attributes thing, you'll come up to 114.
114.
Yeah,
Wow.
114, and then Lacazette always tends to get inform as well. So
Ah.
that's gonna
be
be
a sweet
amazing,
player.
my friend. Yesterday I was streaming, and everyone on chat was like, "Pray for Lacazette because today I'm gonna upgrade Lacazette." So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Lacazette to +8.
And
Please.
don't forget to put your shades on.
Oh yes. Thank you for reminding me. This shades has seen many +8s passed before. The biggest one, of course, being Ronaldo to +8. This shades right here. And hopefully
And then
it
what
does
happened
work.
to Ronaldo? Died at +9. So stop killing players at +9. No one went to quit.
Okay. I promise to keep the Lacazette at 8.
Gambling hotline 1-800-111.
I highly recommend. Alright, Lacazette to +8, my friends. Come on. Lacazette, please pass to +8. Lacazette! Well! Why you do this to me this game? This game hits me, man. Come on, give me back at least a +5, alright? No! Wait! No!
On the bright side, you did get 50,000 upgrade points.
Wow! I think that's
10% back from the
yeah, I
investment.
used 500,000.
Yeah,
Okay, you know what? I can do one more upgrade.
we can.
But before that, we'll give you guys the code, okay? So, we can give you guys the code now, and I'll do one more upgrade. Okay? I am so angry. Lacazette, come on, man. I kept that in my account just for this day for like 3 weeks. And this is what happened.
Okay, well, David moans over has lost your codes at the bottom of the screen, so get cracking and get that world best mixed season top 30 pack. Maybe you'll get a Lacazette to upgrade as well. Then you can stick it to him by putting it on your page.
Okay, I'm opening up my account for the next upgrade to +8.
At this point, we'll just show the viewers on stream my brilliant haircut. Look at that.
Yeah,
From
my-
every angle.
Mine's not so brilliant. Actually,
Shit.
what happened was I was having quite a sick beard
Yeah.
up till this morning,
Yeah.
and I decided to
You
give
got
it a
stopped at
trim.
airport security, didn't you?
No, I decided to give it a trim this morning, and because I was just so sleepy, I just did it a bit too much, and I ended up having to shave the whole thing off.
Well, that sounds a really fun story.
Yeah, man. Story of my life this morning.
Well, this morning I woke up a bit hungover, so I stayed in bed till 3 o'clock. And I was, oh my god, I gotta teach these guys how to play FIFA.
Yeah.
Because everyone is so bad, you know.
Alright, we're getting ready for our second upgrade. This one will be worth 1 billion.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah. But I think I can only do 7 + 3 on this one. I don't think I have a +4 or +5.
Okay, let's go.
I don't have
in-game
much
right now
EP.
to
I don't have much
to
EP.
David's channel, to David's screen.
Yeah.
Producer, wake up. Hello. In game. Hello. You game fight for this. What?
They were just sourcing for that all this while, man. Okay, wait, I have to buy. I don't even have a player to upgrade him with. Let's see. Okay. +3 is the max that we have it on the
Well,
on
+3 worked once for you before.
Wait, what? Yeah, it worked. No, it worked many times for me before.
Mm-hmm.
+3 has the highest chance of passing for me.
Right.
7 plus 3. So hopefully this one passes. I don't even have enough points to use. It needs 1 million points.
Wow. This is gonna be insane though if it goes through.
The thing is, if I pass this upgrade,
Yeah.
I don't even have enough EP to transfer it to my main account. So I've just like pretty much got to sell it on this account.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
1 billion EP. 1.2 billion actually.
yeah. Sick stuff,
Most
man.
expensive player in the server probably.
Nah.
There's one more?
There's a guy who made a +5 world best Thierry Henry.
What?
+5 world best Thierry Henry.
For a limited player.
Yep. 14 billion value.
What on earth?
No jokes, man. He just pretty much did 4 plus 1.
Okay, tell you what, we have savings plans for these kinds of people who wanna throw money away. So we give you about 1 point something% interest rate. That's a better use of your money than spending on world best on wins.
Let's go. Robin to +8. I'm got a feeling it's gonna fail. There you
Well,
go.
with that kind of negativity.
No, it's just the way the game works, man. It's the new engine has just been very
Okay, let's hope it goes back at +7.
bad on me. It's gonna stop at 4. Trust me, it's gonna stop at 4.
I say 6.
Oh, okay.
I say 7.
Ah,
It
okay.
could be 7.
Eh,
Oh,
oh!
it's gonna be 7. We're gonna do it again, guys.
Alright, we're gonna go one more time, my friends. Ooh. Okay, one more time. One more time we go. Alright, one more time. This time, you know, a lot of people. Oh, okay, there's only
Plus
a 2 plus 2.
So what are we gonna do with this then?
I don't know. 2 plus 2. Try and make it 3.
Okay, might as well.
A lot of people tell me to put the player at goalkeeper. I forgot to do that for Lacazette. I was
Okay.
meaning. I
Let's
was
try it
wanting
with
to do
Robin.
it. Alright, so gotta put him on goalkeeper when I upgrade him.
What if this one fails though?
Then I gotta buy it again.
This would be funny if it does fail.
Yeah, man.
I
It's
see
yeah. Dude, oh my gosh. Okay, I get back a +2.
Okay, so we're gonna get a +1 to upgrade again, or is there another +2 on the market?
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
There is another +2.
I still see my face on that screen behind us. I don't. The producers, they are having a laugh.
Your face a joke, man. Okay, one more time. Let's go. Please. 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 Are you kidding me?
What on
Dude,
earth?
what is wrong with this game? And you give me back a +1? No. My gosh. Okay, guys, we're not gonna end the stream today. Okay, there's still a lot more +2s, but my EP is running out. Imagine if we did all this build up, but have everything fail until I have no more EP to even upgrade to +8. That would be pretty sad, man. That
Okay,
would
please
be-
let this go through.
Please. Garina. Come on. Are you kidding me? Dude. No. What? Okay. If the next one fails, I am calling the GM right live. Okay, he's gonna come live and upgrade. Okay, this is unbelievable. Alright, 2 plus 1, 2 plus 2, everything just fails. Are you kidding me, dude? Come on. If this fails again,
This better go through though.
okay.
Finally.
Finally, my gosh. Alright, now we're gonna put him to goalkeeper. Alright, put him in the squad. Put him at goalkeeper. I really feel so like wasted about the Lacazette now.
Yeah.
That I remember I should be putting him at the goalkeeper. Hey,
Does
wait,
it-
why is he not on
Yeah,
goalkeeper?
why doesn't the
Wait
rating
a
change? Something's
second.
not right.
What? Oh, I put the wrong one, that's why.
Oh, okay.
I put the 07 instead of the 06. Easy. Okay, gotta switch it now. Now he's goalkeeper.
There you go.
Alright. This time,
I got a good feeling about this. Let me just put it out there.
I hope so, man. I hope it passes. It will give me a nice bit of EP to sell and then buy more stuff.
Well, no one's gonna have the money to buy that besides that World Best +5 on
No,
you guys.
trust me, man. People buy this kind of stuff. Sometimes it just disappears off the market. Otherwise, I'm just gonna put it lower limit, and you know when you don't keep buying it, it just goes
drops.
lower and
Yeah,
lower
yeah.
and lower and lower. Eventually, someone will buy it,
Mhm.
or I will save up enough to buy it. All right, so let's go. Robin 2 plus 8, 7 plus 3. He's on goalkeeper now. Robin will.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. All
Back
that
to
build up.
+7.
I love this game. Oh
Whoa.
wow.
Ito.
Wow.
Come on here, Izo.
Great, guys. Today has been great. Today has been great. One more. Did I hear one more? Did you say one more?
No, he said, "Oh my god," because I think he got a delayed
Ah.
stream from his computer. I don't know
Okay.
what he's doing, watching from inside the room, but
I hate. Never mind.
oh, very sorry, guys. I mean, we promised you a nice upgrades, but
Okay. Anyway, that is it from us for today. Learned how to play like the pros, not to upgrade like a pro though.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram links are down below. You can also follow us on Facebook, which is the same link for me,
Same link for me.
same link for you. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, same link. You don't have a channel.
I don't have a channel, but you can donate money to me, PayPal.com. For me to buy more of these fine ass suits to wear on stream
And look better than Easy Game.
all the
Alright.
time, all
Yeah.
the time.
So catch you guys next time. I think we're gonna have a tournament in
Pretty
the next
soon.
couple of months.
Pretty
Yeah.
soon.
So
And
have
I
fun
will
playing
be
the new
there
engine.
to whoop your asses.
Have fun playing the new engine and catch you all next time. Signing out is myself, Easy Game.
And Hibbity, peace.
Bye bye.